Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I just knocked the mic. I'm going to give this tongue tattoo thing another go. Assuming you're going to let me. Cat. Powered by Fucho. I heard someone else pronounce your name differently the other night, and I forgot what it was, but I'm like, yeah, that's a good pronunciation, too. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Uh-huh. Did it work? I can't see the preview. No, that doesn't look like Grogu. Dang it. I guess it did Grogu. That is true, Fix'em Dude. Honestly, now it's going to be blue for the next day. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Fruity. Fruit-tacular. I can't do another one because now I got an orange and blue tongue. You just joined to see my blue tongue? Well, you have now seen it. Your life is now complete. Of course it's vegan. Doesn't mean it's good for me. Just means it's vegan. I was going through the drawer and I'm like, it's been a while. Let me try it again. Like, I realized the first time I tried that, I'm going to have to try it again tomorrow. The first time I tried it, I put my tongue on the wrong side. So, my tongue now matches my shirt. And when I do the advice video, you'll be able to see my my blue tongue. Did I see your lightsaber your daughter built for you on Discord? No, C. Travis. That is awesome. What fruit flavor is it? Alenia, it is like a berry. It's very strawberry. Very strawberry. Your screen's frozen on my tongue. Well, apparently it looks like I ate a Smurf. So if you see the blue, just tell people. If someone comes into chat and says, why is Chris's tongue blue? Tell them I ate a Smurf. And they're vegan. Okay. Got a few things going on today. First, I am 3D printing an X-Wing. A kit not done by Fix'em Dude. And honestly, the kits that Fix'em Dude has done kind of got me thinking when I saw this TIE Fighter the other day. I'm like, maybe I'll try this kind of thing again. Because it's been a while. So I did. This is also not a Fix'em Dude. I mentioned this last night, the TIE Fighter. I think, let me just say this, okay? I think Vixen Dude could have done a better job with this model. And I'm saying that because he's really good at this kind of thing. Specifically, the thickness of the model seems to not be accurate for the slots. I mean, it's nice. It's a really nice result. It's a nice design. Doesn't use a lot of filament. Took like 18 minutes to print. But the thing is the wings themselves are really wobbly. It's like, it's a perfect, you can see there's like a holder up there. It's a perfect Christmas tree ornament. But someone remixed your body with the flat wings. Oh, is that why? Wait, you have an X-Wing? I mean, it's not X-Wing. You have a TIE Fighter? I know you had the Interceptor. Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotta check that one out, Fix Him Dude, then. Because I mean, I'm happy with this. This is, like, cool, but it's, like, the fact that it's kind of wobbly and not taut is a little annoying to me. I mean, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be a model. It's just gonna be sitting there, right? But it didn't take a lot of filament. Fix Him Dude, where's your model for that? You said that someone remixed it. See, Travis also picked up a set of Chance Cubes and a deck of Sabacc. I probably need an extra deck of Sabacc. I probably do. I need another deck of Sabacc. I have Chance Cubes. Can't have too many Chance Cubes, though. They took the middle of the TIE Interceptor and used someone else's flat wings, the solid ones. Oh, I've seen the solid one. I didn't print that one out, but my problem is that and I mean, maybe there's no way around it, but it's like the wing, either the slot needed to be, you know, tighter, or the wing attachments needed to be tighter, because otherwise they kind of wobble. But as an ornament, you wouldn't know. It's just going to be an ornament just kind of hanging there. And of course, just sitting there like that, I think I would prefer something to be just a little more taut as far as the model is concerned. So yeah, that. Thank you, by the way, Kurt, for posting amazing shots of that. I'm going to tease that out, some of those out on Twitter. Amazing photos over there on Discord. Margaret is watching and asked me to turn up the volume. That's a first for Chris Perillo in my living room. Yes, I'm sorry. I should be projecting, right? Ikavar says, I have a Flash Forward Adventure 3. Flash print isn't the greatest, but it works. Has anyone had success with their other software? Ikavar, that is definitely beyond me. I'm a Prusa Slicer kind of guy. And again, Fix Him Dude, where, like, it's not your model, but someone remixed it. This one? Or the other one with the flat wings. I think that's what you were saying. But either way, I mean, it's nice to give, like, a kid. I think a kid would get a kick out of it. Yes, my mic is definitely in the right place. By the way, huge shout out to Mark. Mark let me know of a recall for the bolt, and I took care of it, like, immediately. There's issues with the newer batteries, apparently, too. So that's something that I needed to do. Basically, the workaround right now is just to have it set beneath 90% battery capacity, and you got to follow a couple of other guidelines, but including not charging overnight. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna charge overnight. We'll be fine there. I haven't run into any issues, but theoretically, I've been instructed by the dealership, the person that I've worked through for getting the car lease, instructed by the dealership that there's probably going to be a battery replacement. Okay, so is this no? That's a different guy who did this TIE Fighter. Okay, I'm gonna try that TIE Fighter kit card then. I see what he did. Yeah. But you know, I like his wings. His wings are nice and patterned. I mean, I like this because it's minimal, right? It's a minimalist. Like, if you need to 3D print something for a kid in like 18 minutes, this is perfect. Like a quick, what can you do? Well, here you go, right? I like the idea behind that. So I've just got the guy's X-Wing right now on the printer because, again, it wasn't going to take that long. I'm like, well, I see. I'm going to do Poe Dameron's X-Wing fighter with that. Recall on the bolts. Indeed, the battery. There's an issue with the battery, specifically overcharging and catching fire. So I've taken all the precautions I possibly can. I'm not too worried about it at this point. This is something that I've had for a while, and I'm not sure if I've ever shown anybody, but I was a guest on... This is not working, by the way. I was a guest on a retro show this afternoon, and I pulled this out. We were talking about Star Wars, go figure. The Tech Buzz has a retro program that they run. And this was a model that was... Oh, they did a software upgrade, too? Oh, I didn't see the software upgrade yet. I saw one get pushed recently, but I haven't... Maybe that was it. But this model is not a working model. Nakozin's kit card models are all amazing. He has tons. Oh, I think I'm... I mean, as long as they work out well in the end, I'll be happy. But this is one Star Wars cabinet I have. I also have one that's a sit-down. I also have a Tron, and I also have a Space Paranoids, but it's made of balsa wood and just stickers and paints. Someone modeled that a few years ago, and I probably paid way too much for it, but I thought since I had it out, I'd show you. So, let me go ahead and show you some other stuff that I got. And I got some other stuff. Good haul today. This is not a Star Wars figure. It is G.I. Joe. Real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. One of the nameless, faceless legions of Cobra Command. The enemy. Primary specialty, infantry. Secondary specialty, sabotage. Birthplace, various countries.
Show me what you got!
I'm literally in the middle of it, Fucho. Got a G.I. Joe figure. This one is going to get opened. This will get opened today. Or at least I hope to get it opened. Let me skip the thrifting for now and jump to another thing I picked up in this. This was not in the store. This was an online order. By the way, the Joe was an online order. I found these placemats, and I'm sounding surprised because I genuinely was. I almost missed them because it was this particular placemat. Let me see if I can rotate it right so the light's reflecting. Okay, perfect. It's a series of 4 placemats. Did not see it. Did not jump out. Almost walked right past it because, believe it or not, Vader was basically facing up. And so it blended in with a lot of black and silver and white things. So I almost completely missed it. Had not seen this before, did not know that they existed. But of course I snapped it up for $10. It comes with a series of 4, Vader, Luke, R2, and Yoda. Let's see if I can hold it up just so you can see the collection there. Sorry, it's kind of difficult to get. But yeah, there's the 4-pack placemats that are... I don't know if we're going to use them. We have a lot of placemats right now, but they're nice and big. These things are friggin' huge. Huge. The padding for these placemats, as much as the top has got this nice finish to it, the bottom would soak up stains. It's just a plain foam, right? It would soak up stains and color and whatever. I mean, this was meant to be worn and used, so I don't plan on using these until or unless I can find a duplicate set, and at that point I would want to use them because I don't want to ruin a nice set that I got. Another thing I got from the same place, because I'm ready for back to school. I'm ready. I'm in school right now. You're all in school. Class is in session. I was banging my gavel because that's what teachers do. They have a gavel. Class is in session. Hear ye, hear ye. All rise for the honorable, not so honorable. Can I get in trouble for doing that? Saying I'm honorable, but not really being. The backpack really didn't do it for me. I was like, okay, it's cool, Mando, and there's Grogu underneath. But it was the pouch that came with it. The price was good, too. It was like half off. But the pouch, this Mando helmet, I thought was pretty unique. And so I snapped it up because, you never know when we're going to need, another backpack. Yes, indeed, and I'm doing well. You like the Mando pouch, too? I thought it was it. I thought I was the only one. I'm so glad. Let's see here. Next, with those things, thrifting last. I'm gonna do those. Something that I pre-ordered. This is a, it's obviously Star Wars. This is a Hot Wheels box. Let me tilt it just right. A collectible Hot Wheels character car box. Inside is a new Darth Vader Hot Wheel, at least a new paint application. I got 2 of them, but I really like the box. The box is like a comic, right? And so it's like a comic box, and it's fun because the actual toy is inside. So I'm going to open this one. Not worried about destroying anything because, like I said, I've got a duplicate one. Can I get it open? Let me see if I can peel it open without actually using my hands. I mean, using the scissors. Obviously, I'm using my hands. Trying to open a box without using my hands. I'm talented. Just because I'm not worried about reselling it. but, you know, just to get the sticker off, comes off cleanly. Might as well do it now. It is off. And let's see if I can open it up without damaging the cardboard. Sometimes that's a trick. I did. Yay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know what's more awesome. Seriously, I do not know what's more awesome. Oh, wow. Wow. I kind of want a third one now. What? Okay, what is more awesome? Like, the box? Here, let's see here. Give me a second. The box that... Let's see if I can get it rotated just right for the screenshot. The box that it came in, or the toy, or the card that has the toy on it. Which is most awesome? Which is the awesome? Because I was planning on taking this, you know, opening it, holding onto this, right, and then opening this. But now that I see it, I just don't want to. Wow, that's spec-frickin-tacular. Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, it's so perfect. I don't know if I had a good shot for before, but let me make sure. Yeah, so like we got the box, we got the car. Sorry, I like try to get it aligned just right, but there we go. The box, the car, the comic. Hey! Liz, you almost shot a hole in the box. There's no punch on it, but let me get a close-up shot here. Look at it. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is the Darth Vader car that Hot Wheels has used for years. There have been many paint apps, but this is by far the most unique. So now I'm kind of thinking I need a third one. Now I'm kind of thinking I should have ordered a third one. Now I'm kind of wondering if there are any more available. Oh, man. Dude. That is so nice. Boy, this is a collector's item. This is absolutely a collector's item. Okay, next, another thing that I'd ordered. They just released these. And as much as... I mean, there's a few of them that I know I still need to get. I'm not going for a full collection. I'm not a die-cast chaser. But I found that there was a new die-cast... Takara Tomy. Where's Beauplay photos? Where's Beauplay? An AT-AT, an Imperial Walker. So this is pretty much straight out of Japan. Brand new, to my knowledge. Had not yet been released until recently. And so I snapped it up, because you can't easily get them here in the States. Ikafar, thank you for being here. Appreciate you hanging out. Alright. Let me go ahead and cut into the next array. This is where I do a trick and try to hold up 6 things at once and not drop everything. Which I know y'all do. You know, when I stream on Twitch, you drop everything. I appreciate you spending a little bit of your Friday evening with me, no doubt about that. What? Really? I'm cutting things out. Anonymous? You're gonna sit there and meow? I told you, I got some good stuff today. I have a feeling the advice is going to get laid down in the 7 o'clock hour after the new YouTube video goes public. And by the way, there is a new... Oh, I should have ordered 2 of those, too. Wait a minute. Did I? Uh-oh. I didn't. And I should have. Silly me. This is the story of my life. I'm like, I should have ordered 2 of those. And I didn't. More Takara Tomy star cars, including 2 Vaders that I did not have yet. So it looks like I'll have to order a couple more. These are star cars, obviously not Hot Wheels. But I don't even know if I got the full... I thought I had ordered all of them, or all that were available on the website at the time. But the one that's got a different front in the lower left there, or the lower right to you, is the new one, I think. So yeah, just to go in my Darth Vader collection, but then the other ones as well. Obviously not Darth Vader cars. It's all about cars tonight. All about cars. Again, I probably need to go back and order some different things. Or duplicates, at least. So then the next bit, I'm going to have to do a close-up camera. But I do want to show you that I thrifted today, and I got I feel an amazing thrifting score. I got these two. Can I show you? There we go. So for $4.99, we got a Star Wars unopened Star Wars and an unopened Spider-Man set. Not Danny DeVito Lego. No. So 2 Lego sets, I believe unopened, and I'm about to find out, for $4 actually, not $5, because I saved 20%. So $4 for 2 unopened Lego sets. Unbelievable. Sorry, Harry Canary. Sorry. This was part of the exciting score. This wasn't even the most exciting part of my day for scores. Yep. Unopened. Oh! Bashed, but who cares? Look at that. I got this set for $2. This set for $2. Unbelievable. No more 3. Good to see ya. Happy you could join us. Welcome back to the Play Shop. I missed the milk steak Lego. Apparently I did. Spider-Man. The nice thing about this Spider-Man is, number one, the box is pretty decent. But it's a minifigure that over here that I didn't have. I didn't have this particular sculpt of Spider-Man. So that's pretty awesome. This is Miles Morales. So I did not have a Miles Morales yet. This is my first Miles Morales Spider-Man. $2. $2 for the full set. I'm beside myself. This is unfrickin' real. Like, that's rare. Rare to find. Now, just as rare is going to be this little baggie of, I picked these up for about $10 or so. These are mostly Marvel Tsum Tsums, and I planned on putting these Tsum Tsums, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to display them out on the desk, which I'm going to have to do anyway. But before I do, I'll display them all, don't worry. The bag itself is not what's interesting. Seeing them is what's interesting. Before I do, let me show you, I got a couple of bags of Star Wars Command, Star Wars toys. So I've got for $3.99 and $2.99. Like, do you know the Command series? They're like the Green Army Men. You see them every so often thrifting, but not terribly frequent. So when I find them, I get really excited because you can't have too many. You can army build with them. So this again for about a total of $5. Unbelievable. Like, it's just incredible. So I'm going to be showing these over here. We're going to flip views because you just can't imagine how excited I am for all this stuff. This to me was the win for the day. This was the win right here. The Lego set was awesome, but these I ordered online. Found a pretty good deal online for these, and grabbed them because I was like, well, Jedi's gonna have a. These are Tsum Tsums. They never made. Oh, Nebula, nice. Not from What If, obviously. Doctor Strange, Spider-Gwen. The nice thing is I got these for about $1 a piece. No, less than $1 a piece. I want to say. How much did I get for these? $10? $12? I can't remember. This is not. That's Figaro there, but still a Tsum Tsum. Then we also have some X-Men in here. Marvel, of course. Is that Bullseye? No, that's a DC character, no? There's a Loki. Not Alligator Loki. But anyway, I got these for her because I thought, since I got her some Tsum Tsums, I figured I would, pad the bag with not just Disney characters. I mean, ostensibly it's Marvel, so they're Disney, mostly Marvel. But these are not like Disney princesses or typical Disney cartoons. Is this Drax? Another cat. But they're all Tsum Tsums. And so I thought, I just mix in some superheroes. so that she gets to. It's not just one thing. It's not just dominated by one type of series. Oh, there's a Doc. Yeah, see, some of them are not Marvel superheroes. That's a different Captain America. Thanos. Teeny, eensy, weensy Thanos. See, I'm doing this, I'm lining them up so that the screenshot could be a clean screen. Who's that? Oh, another one? Is that? Oh, I got a duplicate. Wait a minute. But the paint apps are different. Wait. No, that's another dwarf. Hulk. Tiny Hulk, the tiniest Hulk ever. I'm sure who some of these are. Let's go this way. Iron Man? One of the Iron Man? Or the Spidey? So, I figured getting these and throwing these little, they almost look like little beans, right? I figured I'd get these for her, throw them in the bag, and that way it's kind of mixed up. There's a Venom up front, obviously. But I thought that would be kind of fun for her. You love MT Tsum Tsum lip smackers? I have some Tsum Tsum lip smackers. You reminded me to wax my lips, which I did. I don't have any of the lip smackers up here, or at least within range. So anyway, yeah, they do remind me of the Mighty Beans as well. I ended up collecting all the Star Wars Mighty Beans. I do have the full collection of those. Very happy about that. There are a few that I had to really chase down. Obviously, we'll never have the full collection of the Tsum Tsums, but this I got because remember last week I found the Disney, some of the Disney one at a really good price for like $4 or $3 for like a nice big bag of them, and then I just kind of went out a little further. I'm like, let me grab a few more. So that way Jedi's gonna come to that. She's gonna come home. Oh, there's a Nick Fury, tiny Nick Fury. She's gonna come home. She's gonna see it, and she's going, oh, she's like, I didn't know I had these. I'm like, wow, I don't know. See, I want to try to give her as wide of a range of toys as I possibly can. Different types of toys, not just one type. So even though, we had the Star Wars Tsum Tsum stuff, she's never had any Star Wars, or she's never had any Tsum Tsum toys beyond the lip balms. So it looks like we got a nice Rebels mix in here. There's Zeb. Zeb Aurelius Alasat. Thank you, Studley Ham. Which collection are you talking about? Glad to see you again. You've broken the curse. Because I'm sitting here collecting everything. Now, this one, nice, came with a Jedi Starfighter, a nice Jedi. Like I said, Rebels series. Oh, an Arc. Wow, I don't even think I have an Arc. This is the first Arc I've had. Stands, Jedi, decent shape. Again, you can army build with these. We've played the game sometimes. This one has a difficult time standing, so I'm gonna have to put that on the stand. Yeah, there we go. This one also has a oh, there's no other stand? Son of a gun. Here, we'll do it this way. Here we go. So nice. Oh, yes, if you ever see these at a store, do not hesitate to grab them for me, because this is a really nice thrift. Can't believe, oh, clone, yes. Oh, yes. Phase 2 clone stands. Got a chopper. Here, put chopper up front. This guy up front. Move these forward a tiny bit. I need to... Yeah, the mic... Here's why the mic is quiet, because it's on the other side. I'm not... The problem is, I can't show you everything here. Well, here. Let's do it this way. I'm going to grab my toy photography stand. And we're going to start stacking them here. Because I've got more. Unbelievable. This is so wonderful. Oh, so nice. These, you pull them back, and then they shoot off. Or at least, wait, are these the pullbacks? No, these are just rollers. There are other ones that are pullbacks. So someone someone, I'm so glad I got to these before some guy got to them, because I know a guy who he resells stuff from thrifting, and so it's a challenge to get in there and find things to grab before he does. So hang on just a second. We're gonna try to put on more of these, because again, got more jeans and not PJ pants. I know, because I ran out again to check something, so I had to put on my pants again. Oh, another Jedi Starfighter! Wow! You don't find those often. ATST or ADTP. Yeah, nice. More troopers. Did I get? Oh yeah! Freaking 2 more clones. Phase 2 clone troopers. Whoa, dude! The ghost. I'm gonna put these stands over here for now. Oh wow, a droid fighter. Wow. These are... It's just a TIE fighter kind of night. We got the Inquisitor's TIE. An Anakin. Kanan. Anakin's kind of wobbly here. Inquisitor. Yes! TIE pilot and more Jedi. Like I said, it's a TIE fighter kind of night. My god. What a score! Oh my god. I am so elated. This is... Thrifting, I love thrifting. I love thrifting so freaking much. Man, I'm jealous of all y'all who live next to thrifting stores, because let me say, go thrifting for me every day, I will pay you. Like, you find a good thing, grab it. I mean, like, you'd say, hey, Chris, I found this. Do you need this? Is this what you're... Here's, I found a Star Wars figure buried in a bag. Is this... Yes! Grab it! I'll pay! Absolutely. Unbelievable. Okay, gonna flip back to this view so we can get, here, let me actually flip to, and I need to probably set up a different advice view. You wish Valley Village was closer? Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to lift this in one shot. These are, you can tell, like, the rubber, I wish there was an easier way of straightening these things out, because they get warped. The vehicles get really warped. Yeah, Anakin's gonna be really wobbly here. I can't believe I got the Ark. I wish that, you know, there's probably someone who knows how to, like, straighten them out a bit. I'm gonna try tilting. Dude! It was a good day. What have I said? If I get a Star Wars figure that day, it was a good day. This was a good day thrifting. This was an amazing day Star Wars thrifting. Amazing. This is a good haul. This is one that's like maybe once every year, maybe every 6 months. The rarity of, were you able to see them all? Can I tilt it a little more? Is that a little better for you? The thing is that those Jedi Starfighters, I don't think I've ever seen. Like, no, I have not seen those. I swear I haven't. The droid fighter, I don't think I've ever seen. I've seen the Rebel stuff before. I'm not sure if I've had any clone troopers to this point. Here, okay, I'm trying to tilt without everything sliding off. That's about as tilty as I can get. And the Ark, unbelievable. Wow! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thrifting this kind of stuff is just exciting. How y'all get by without thrifting? Man, I don't know. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna dump them into a bin. Most of them made it. Oh, wow. And the funny thing is, I could have probably picked those up for like pennies on the dollar, like years ago when they were released. And now you basically have to rely on thrifting in order to get them. To get any of them, to find any of them. Ooh, I got a little booger there. What the hell is going on with that? F you, I have a tray of hors d'oeuvres. How'd that screenshot turn out there, Kurt? Turn out well? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it turned out well. Although there's those darn stands, but that's okay. Music's louder than my voice? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because, of course, I was using it in another application, so I bet it took it down. That probably sounds a lot better, doesn't it? It's because I was using... That's way too hot. No, that was way too hot. Isn't it 95? Maybe it's 85 then. Hang on. Oh, Windows. How I hate you so. I can't easily change the mic setting from the device tray, but let me go down to 85. Okay, that should be... There we go. Okay. Now that should be normal. That should be... Liz, thank you very much. Sorry. No, it's not me being a pro streamer. I'm telling you, like, Windows screws with the audio settings, and I totally forgot because I used another app to do a video call with someone, and like that show I was telling you about, Tech Buzz, and it totally blew out the microphone because it makes its adjustments, and then when you jump into your normal app, then things are wonky because I have it set a certain way. And I wish Windows worked like, when I open this app, use this microphone setting. When I open this app, use this microphone setting. But it doesn't work that way. You can't lock it down either. It's absolutely frustrating. Maddening. We got about another 15 minutes before the advice video goes public. Thank you so much, Liz. Let's go ahead and flip to this view for now. I've got to open the Cobra figure. Cobra! I'd love to army build these too, but Walmart sucks. And so I don't live around a normal Walmart. All my toy community is not here. Dark Toy Lord. He may be watching Toy Galaxy though, because I think Toy Galaxy's live tonight. And then they missed all the good stuff. Go to Discord, check out what I got. That's the easiest way to say it. Because you got to go to Discord. You got to see what I got. Such a good find. Alright. Thing that sucks about Walmart not working well is that they're getting some stuff that I'd want. And if Target, I wish Target had the 3.75 inch collectibles figures, right? Not Walmart, because my Target around here, the Target stores around here are way better. No promo of the Bruce Lee? Good call, Mark. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that Bruce. We can share the Bruce Lee. It's one that I uploaded to all my social feeds. The advice, not the advice, but the this is the 15-second video clip. Let's do this. How do I? There we go. It's vertical video because it's meant to be. It's a short. That's the short, 15 seconds long. That's your inspirational quote of the day. Wow, this guy comes with a lot of accessories. Yeah, I would have loved to... This is the series I'd want. The 3.75 inch series. Despite there being any cats around here, Fucho. Give me the shorter scale. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Almost there. Gotta get the laser rifle. Alright, that's that. Mask. For some reason, I have that song in my head. Mask. Do not ask me why. Hopefully, it's not something you dread. Mask. So he's got a rocket launcher, a knife. Does his knife fit anywhere? Can I get his? Hang on. His knife's got to go somewhere. Really? They give you a place for that, but not a knife? Where should the knife go? There should be like a sheath somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna put it back there. Let's get the helmet on. Oh wow, yeah, there we go. Now he's looking good. Got a Cobra soldier here. Cobra! You will go and attack the Joes. It's a G.I. Joe kind of week around here, apparently. Yeah, hang on. Rocket launcher. Ah! It's got a hole in the top too. All right, let's get it. See if it goes. Here we go. He is ready for action. I am ready to send my Cobra Trooper into battle
to do battle with you. You will be battled and enjoy it.
There we go. Yeah, Cobra Trooper. Oops, sorry, it's a little high. See if I can get it just right. There we go. Sometimes there's the right angle, there's the perfect size, there's the perfect spot. There's the Cobra Trooper. I am not going to start collecting G.I. Joe figures. The modern stuff, I'm kind of inclined to do the retro modern stuff, and then of course the Super 7. I'm probably I definitely getting into the Super 7 series. Absolutely. But I'm going to try to stay current. I don't know how deep Hasbro's going to go with the retro line right now. I'm kind of worried, right? I don't want to get caught up in another collection. And that's why I try to limit. You know, they were G.I. Joe figures, 3.75 inch retro series. I'm like, yeah, I kind of want that. I kind of enjoy that. But the Super 7 stuff, I'm going to be getting. It's going to be expensive. 2 of each. 1 to keep in the box. 1 to open. I'm talking about the reaction figure line Goblin too. Just the reaction figure line. Like not the Ultimates or anything like that. And then Super 7 today announced Simpsons. And I'm like, are they going to do Simpsons 5 POA? I'm like, whoa, dude. Like the Ultimates I'm not into. But like I don't know how well a 5 POA Simpsons line would do with Super 7. I don't know. The Joes I could see, right? It's kind of got a vintage look, but these are like I don't know. But what I want to try to get is like a Simpsons. I probably should go to Google or eBay and find like a Simpsons figurine collection of sorts. You love the reaction figures too, Goblin. We'll get along like peas in a pod. Like for Super 7, it's pretty much just the reaction figures for me. Just. But, you know, we all have different things that we want to collect. Every one of us. G.I. Joe Super 7 G.I. Joes look amazing. Yeah, I agree. They're exactly everything I would have wanted as a kid because they would have matched the Star Wars figures, right? That's why I would have loved them. You want to collect money? Yeah, not as exciting. Not as interesting. Not as such. You know, I feel bad. My Shogun prototype Boba Fett, its head broke. It popped off and like it broke. It snapped. I can't remember what. Something happened up here, and it just got knocked out. And I'm sad about. It makes me cringe when something like that happens. I didn't even pay for it. It was a gift. I mean, I'm sure I could probably sell it even broken like that to somebody. The head being broken, but I don't know. I have a feeling that someone would want it unbroken. But if you can't get it any other way, then they'd be willing to take less. You never know. Hi, Chi-Town Deke. The new YouTube video is getting ready to drop. There's this morning's video. Sorry. This morning's video. It's a wall of links, I know. Stream elements. Give me a second. Gotta change something on that trigger. Ow. Chat bot. Chat commands. Custom. YouTube. Everyone can trigger YouTube. Advanced settings. Custom keywords. There we go. Save. Alright, now it should not trigger. There. Okay. Sweet, it worked. Okay, so do I have any comments? Let's find out. On that video, at least. Yeah! Liz saw it now. Yay. Dragon in the background. And Justin Hillgrove. Boop. Yeah, the short video, it's interesting, like... Oh, I see, it's the view, I see the view count, okay. Shorts are just this bizarre anomaly on YouTube, and I'm not sure if I want to stick with them yet. I think I'd share them elsewhere. Elsewhere, they seem to do better. And tonight, someone asked me to talk about anger management. Thank you, John Parkman, whoever you are. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the tweet. I retweeted you. Really appreciate it. 5 minutes and the new YouTube video drops. You haven't seen that movie? Does it have Al Pacino in it? It might. Tonight, I'm tossed up between... there's Ted Lasso, new Ted Lasso, and then another... Mr. Coleman. I haven't decided whether I like it or not. I gave up on White Lotus. I'm like, I don't like this show. What's the point? And there's a new movie on HBO Max that just got released with Hugh Jackman, too. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. What was I thinking? There was something that I needed to look up. It was... something that I need to look up. It was... oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is killing me. This is worth so much, and I broke it. I'm sick to my stomach. Because it broke. The head basically snapped. Something hit it and... okay. And of course it's got watchers. Like... I should probably just try to sell it. It snapped. I might as well just try to sell it, and if anything, I don't know. When something breaks like that, it's just like, it loses its value, right? And I do chase some of the prototype stuff, not like others. You know, I should give Yakface a shout. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna ask Yakface, because Yakface might be interested. Let me ask Yakface, because he chases those things down. I'm going to give him first crack. We got 3 minutes before the new video drops. Get your fingers ready. Tonight's video topic is have you considered your legacy? So it's the one where I'm talking about. This is the one I actually reshot. All y'all haven't seen this one yet. It was different, but get ready for that. It's coming in 2 minutes. All right, sending that off to Yakface, giving him first crack. Nice falls, everybody. Davin the Geek, thank you so much for subscribing. It's the first action tonight.
Just subscribed.
Subscribing with Prime, very, very helpful. Thank you. I am blessed. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I do. I appreciate when people use their Prime subs with me. Very, very helpful. Thank you, Davin the Geek. I know we'll get along swimmingly. You being a geek, me being a geek. We can nerd out together. You missed today's amazing hauls, like friggin' tacular friggin' hauls, like unbelievable friggin' hauls. Like let me put it this way: I now have so many command sets that I'm gonna have to find a new bin for them. But the pics are on Discord. True that. You can catch up on all the pictures from tonight on Discord. The Prime sub is the most sacred of all subs. It is. Believe it or not, Nick. It is, because it actually works better for creators, and it's free for you if you already have a Prime subscription. Ooh, yeah. What the hell is that? What the hell that was, but that was kind of dangerous. Oh, well. There's something I was going to look... Oh, yeah. Simpsons figure lot. Because Jedi's been asking about the Simpsons, and I'm looking for, like, you know, super, super small, like a whole series of Simpsons. I searched for Simpsons figure lot, and it was showing Star Wars. Like, that's how eBay knows me. eBay is so smart. There's, like, a PVC series. Like, you know, some small Simpsons figures. They're all, like, they're all vintage at this point. Kind of wish they got reissued. Oh, there's definitely one straight out of China. Maybe I should just get some crap out of China, because I don't know if I'd want to... I'm looking for, like, the same scale Simpsons figures, you know? Treehouse. Boy, they had a lot of them, I guess. Never mind. Holy cow. I don't want the big figures. I want the tiny ones. Not big figs. Maybe I'm going to have to wait, because they're either scattershot or what. Okay, looks like the new YouTube video is live. It is public, everyone. New YouTube video is public. New video public right now. New video. I'm gonna get you the link here in just a second. Here's the link. Thank you everybody for taking a look. There's the link. Gonna be watching. Comments that are coming in. Hey, Gregory Taylor, Eclipse Empire.
Davin the Geek gifted Studley Ham a subscription. Davin the Geek gifted a tier 1 sub to Studley Ham. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Davin, that's amazing. Studley Ham just joined too. In fact, I'm impressed with Studley Ham. Because usually the curse is someone comes in here, says a certain something, and we never hear from him again. And Studley Ham almost got trapped in that. And then he came back to prove me wrong. He probably had like a note, like, remind me to go, because I gotta prove Chris wrong. That gunky. I did not say it. No, I was not gonna say it. Don't want to jinx it. So thank you everybody for popping over to YouTube right now. Give it a thumbs up. Give that new video a thumbs up, especially in the first hour. It's very helpful for me. Give it a comment. Did I hear a cat? Watch the video in totality. This is one that I re-recorded, so it'll be different from what you may have heard live the other night, talking about Legacy. Even if you watch it in the background at 2 speed, it would be so helpful for me in the first hour. I very, very, very much appreciate it. Devon is listening. Thank you. Fucho. Appreciated. Very, very, very appreciated. But it is a Friday night, and it is a slow night. And the comments, there we go. Greg Wall, subscribed for 3 years. Hi, Chris, the software guy. We all use software. So we are all software people. TIE Fighter kit is done. Sorry, X-Wing kit is done. I'm going to let it cool down for a tiny bit. It's thicker than the TIE Fighter, so theoretically the parts will hold together better. Although I'm going to try the one that Fix'em Dude linked to as well. Did I? There, I did. Okay, for the TIE Fighter card. Oh, 3 new comments. Michael Hokinson, great advice. Glad it was helpful. Thank you very much for replying, hearting, and thumbs upping. Sesam. Thank you so much. The person who says hello to everyone. Crow's Treasure coming in. Life is short, but so damn memorable. Enjoyable. Everybody should leave a positive legacy in the world and try to make the world a better place. That's the aim. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. It's always good to have new comments there at the top of when the video gets published. We're going to go ahead and go to purple. I had, on the show, the show that I was on before, I used blue, rainbow, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna try this X-Wing. We're gonna put this X-Wing together, see how well it works. And, oh, it was a Star Wars blaster. I thought it was a cat. I knew I heard something. Now we're gonna try a modification of a Fix-Him Dude model. We'll get that loaded up. And then, after giving y'all a little bit to watch that YouTube video, give her a comment, like, whatever, we'll lay down tonight's advice talking about anger management. Give me a second. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to do this, yeah? And then... Also this. Ow, I need to adjust this a tiny bit. Sorry about the earthquake! His kits go together way easier than mine. Oh. I don't know, your kits go together easily. I have zero complaints with your kits. It's just, when I was browsing, I'm like, oh, that looks like a pretty quick print, and I checked Fix-Him Dude. I did check. I was like, well, has Fix-Him Dude done one of those? And I would have prioritized that. The one Fix-Him Dude kit that I probably need to do is the land speeder. Alright, so see if I can figure out how to do this. Holy cow. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I will have to glue these pieces together too. I was curious. Yeah, it's difficult to get these to be just tight, just right, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna have to glue them together. It's okay. I will. We got a... You scared the cat and... I did? Or the blaster did? And we got a little hype train going. Don't know if it's going to leave the station, though. It's a pretty quiet night. Friday... Oh, man. Oh.
Eclipse Empire just resubscribed for 4 months.
Ow.
3 months down.
Thank you, Eclipse Empire. Ah. What is up with these blasters? Blasted those blasters. Yeah, so this is probably gonna take a little more of a patient hand and a lot of glue, because these pieces keep falling out. We're at a level 2 hype train, unbelievable, because Eclipse Empire came out at the same time. All right, I'm gonna get Emperor Palpatine, because I don't think this is gonna happen until I glue the pieces together, because it's too one piece falls out too easily. They fall out too easily. So I'm gonna have to glue together the X-Wing here, but I've got the pieces. The pieces are there. Good. Let me go ahead and grab Palpatine. Palpatine.
Goblin1313 cheered X 100. Always a fun stream. Fix-Him Dude cheered X 100.
What is this? Someone has changed my view. I do not like this at all. No, it is not good. It is bad. I want this view. Yes, this is the view I enjoy. This is the view for me. Not to be confused with the view. The one that has Whoopi Goldberg. Thank you, Goblin. I appreciate you giving some bit to keep the Death Star spinning. However, I do not like when people shoot at me. Eclipse Empire, I have warned you. Now, you must face my wrath of Force Lightning.
Faceless cheered X 100. You have lint on your robe, Palpy. And you smell.
And apparently my lightning fingers are not working right now. And I do have lint on my robe, I do. Because I was hanging out with someone named Clint earlier. And, the sea walked away, but he left the lint. Yes, that was unfortunate.
Mhoken2499 cheered X100.
Thank you, M. Hoken. Really appreciate that. And Eclipse Empire, of course, naturally. Sorry you didn't get your deserved Force Lightning. Goblin, I was going to ask, did you see everything that I... That's it, the Empire's banning cats. Goblin, did you see everything that Chris got today? Did you see all the wonderful toys? Did you catch them? Did you see them? You must. I can show you some.
Eclipse Empire cheered X100. Sorry, Palpy. You had my tablet. Thanks for the charge.
No problem. I use invisible lightning bolts. You can only see them if you believe in them. If you didn't see them, then you don't believe in them enough.
No more 3 cheered X200.
No more 3. Thank you for helping keep that Death Star spinning for one more day. And Eclipse Empire for having a tablet to charge. M. Hogan, of course, and Pez Liz telling me that I smell.
Show me what you got.
Well, I will. Ooh, sorry about that. I passed some gas. I did it on Chris's chair. I got some Takara Tomy die-cast vehicles, including this AT-AT. That's what I call them, AT-ATs, not AT-ATs. How lame. What else did I got? I got this. I gotta move some of these things out of the way. This is something that Chris has had for a while. It's a little cabinet made of balsa wood. Stickers, and it's got a display on there. The Star Wars Arcade. Perfect for when action figures play their arcade games. What is this? An arcade for ants? It is. And just to show you, here, let's take the Cobra Soldier. He's got his guns. He's going to shoot the game. But, he's playing it over there. Playing with himself. Over there. I mean, with the game and himself. Yes. So that's another thing I got. And if I can move these things out of the way without dropping everything, I can show you more of what I got today. A super special and limited edition Darth Vader car. We've got 43 seconds left to go at 43% on a level 3 hype train. This may be as far as we get today, which is better than not being able to leave the station. So I appreciate everybody's support in keeping the Death Star spinning. Thank you very, very much for that. I would say hats off to you, but I am not wearing a hat. I'm not really a hat kind of person. You don't want to see Palpatine in a hat. Not really a look for me. In a cloak, yes. A hat, not so much. So that's it. A successful hype train completing at level 3. Let's go ahead and give everybody some points. Add points to all. We'll go ahead and do this. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating. Hoods off to you. I'm going to go back to my little hole. Thank you, Palpatine. Good day. What? Oh, we got some photos. I have a feeling those are going to be photos of cats. Am I wrong? Justin says he doesn't deserve the points. Well, you can gamble with them. You never know what you're going to... have fun with them. As a reminder, it'd be really helpful if you checked out the latest video. Just got posted. I see I got 4 new comments, including from Fix'em Dude. Again, head over there to that YouTube link, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, naturally, and then watch the video in totality. All of that would be very helpful. Thank you, Fix'em Dude. A father, and as a father, it hit home. Liz comments and says, I want to be known as someone who celebrates life. All little things count, especially when you turn on the news, and it's so heavy. Whether it's little parcels, a pick-me-up for a friend, a kind comment, or a postcard. I also celebrate the lives of people who have left us. We have so much to learn from others. Fair enough. And there we go. Every day is a new opportunity. It's true. Thank you very much, Liz. Someone's going through and liking everything.
Kurt Grosser says, you want to lead a life that leaves a good mark on the world, so that's when you say, when you say, that's all, people will never forget your contributions. I live by a quote from an actor that played a notorious drunk. When you're dead, but you're not quite so dead if you contribute something. ABC. Always be contributing. Thank you so much, Greg Wall. Well said, and that's true. Glad you took the time to listen. Very appreciated, all 4 of you, for the new comments on that video. I hit refresh. Jesse Moreno is there. Also pretty active on Twitter there, Jesse. I've not put much in my life legacy. Maybe I should think about it. Good point. Just think about it. Just think about it. That's all I could ask. I'd say all anybody could ask, but it's more like that's all I could ask. Just think about it. Like, what kind of impact? If that's something that interests you. If that's something that you need to think about. What's that? That's spam. Great. Don't you love, like, when you get spam and you're thinking, oh, cool, I got some good information, and then it's just like, that's absolute garbage. Why did I need my brain cells back? Give me a second. Okay, there's that. Checking it out. You're gonna love the anger management tonight. Hello, Sith Lord Brit. Shout out to you. You missed one hell of a haul today. All the pictures are on Discord if you are so interested. I got a whole bunch of marble Tsum Tsums, like tiny marble Tsum Tsums for Jedi. I got a Darth Vader new special edition Darth Vader Hot Wheels car on the comic board with the comic box. I'm going to see if they have another one of these, because I want a third one. Brit, I thrifted these 2 Lego boxes today for a total of, what was it, $4? Actually, $3 for 2 Lego sets, something like that. Also showcased an old collectible that I had that someone made, a little arcade machine. You might get a kick out of that. I could never do anything like it for miniatures. Glad someone did. Printed an X-Wing that needs to be glued together, unfortunately. But also a little... the TIE Fighter came together better. Is Brit still there? I saw her. Then she may have disappeared. But everyone else just got to see everything again. I kind of want to print another one of these. I wonder, how could that be made more taut? I don't necessarily need to glue this together, because it's not falling off. It's just loose. But I think these would be kind of fun. These little prints would be fun for Halloween, right? Like, come back and I'll print you, here's a TIE Fighter, and come back in 20 minutes and I can give it to you. So I'm thinking, like, of printing these off for Halloween. We won't get a lot of them, a lot of people this year. One wing is a little floppy. Yeah, it was a print in place, so it's like a model, and unfortunately, as much as the clip is in there and it's tight on the other side, that there's not enough tension. It's like it's made to be an ornament, though. So as an ornament, it would work just fine. So maybe later this year, when we get the Christmas tree up, the Life Day tree up, then I may print out a few more of them and hang them around. Because I could do them in different colors. And like, what color do you want a TIE Fighter? Because these are really quick, right? And Jedi were like, pink! I'm like, of course you said pink. Of course. Naturally it would be pink. We do not use a Festivus pull, and you know what? That's my #1 grievance this year. What were they? Command. Get it? It's my #1 grievance. Because it's the Festivus. Okay, it's just me then. Great. Checking something else here. I needed to see something, but couldn't tell. Thank you, by the way, for the hype train. Really appreciate that. I was not expecting that tonight, so it was very helpful. Okay, so anger management is someone asked this the other day. Today I caught it as a comment. I'm reading the comments, and I thought, okay, let me talk about how I manage my
Learning
anger.
or the remote learning.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barnacles there. I was watching Barnacles earlier. Let me see, Liz. I'm looking at your stuff, Liz. Oh, I see. The cat is watching the... Like, even cats like watching the show. That's great. Seriously, I'm gonna... Look. Look, the cat is watching the chat. There's a cat in chat. It's happened. It's happening! Wow, okay. Thank you, Liz. I already responded to that comment. See if we have any other comments on the new YouTube video. Hitting refresh, not as such. So that means it is time. It's time to lay down tonight's advice video and have fun with that. Just checking one other thing before going down this path. Yes. Oh, the cat is still watching. Great. Hi! How you doing? How you doing, cat? I don't... Meow! I don't... Is that okay? Can you do that to cats? Can you? Like, do they get angry? Do they fight back when you do that? I may have violated something. I don't... I apologize if I upset the cat. Did I upset the cat? Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Give me a second here. Need to do something there. There we go. Oh, wow. It's a pretty good deal. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty nice. Why do I have green acres in my head? Can anybody tell me why I have green acres in my head? Anybody, please. Please tell me. Why? Why do I have green acres?
Barnacules rated my stream with 304 viewers.
Barnacles? My only fan! Barnacles! Everyone, shout out to Barnacles. I am in the middle of figuring out what's going on. Welcome everybody. Half of y'all probably already know me. I was watching Barnacles earlier. I was learning something. And then he was talking about the OnlyFans stuff, and I told him to check out the BBC report because the BBC did a great job at that. Today I 3D printed this little. It took like 18 minutes. It's like an X-wing, a TIE fighter. And I'll do another one, just for you, Barnacles. I'm gonna go back home and print another TIE fighter, just for you. It'll take 18 minutes. Super simple, super easy, super fun. Very nice little model. I also have an X-wing that I need to put together, although I will need glue. So I've been busy with that. I was showcasing some of the toys that I got recently. Welcome aboard, everybody, by the way. Barnacles, I know you had a good stream because I was tuned in earlier. It was always good to see you. I like having your stream on sometimes in the background because you're always talking about something interesting. I always learn something new from Barnacles. My streams, I'm here every night, 6 p.m., and I'm usually 3D printing something. I'm usually showcasing my acquisitions, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I love toys. I love collecting. So I just got these. This is the new Hot Wheels Special Edition Darth Vader car. And now I want to get another one of them because I want to take one out of the box. And I don't want to take this one out of the packaging because the packaging is just too perfect. Here's another thing that I've had for a while. It's a little miniature arcade cabinet. Kind of cool, Star Wars. I also have a Space Paranoids, if you remember Tron, one of my favorite movies of all time. Also picked up a Takara Tomy AT-AT, an Imperial Walker. Thrifted a whole bunch of stuff today, including some Marvel Tsum Tsums, like Captain America, Spider-Gwen, everything's shooting all over the place there. There's a Spider-Gwen. Got these for my daughter because I picked up a few of those thrifting. And by the way, shout-outs to everybody who's following. Hey, Puck! Puck? Is that how I say your name? I saw you earlier. I know you did a shout-out to me there. And let me go ahead and give shout-outs to the new followers. Elias Sweetheart, Aloran, Xenoslides, MB Steezy, Paper Towel, The Real Brent James, Extasin, Duffer 820, Spaceman 2, Vibrant Neon, Lives for Trauma, Turbo Joey, thank you for following, and Super Spriggan, Radioactive KFC. Love giving shout-outs to the new followers. I interact with chat every day. Again, 6 p.m. every night. Got some other stuff too. I love going thrifting. I'm addicted to thrifting. I got these 2 new in-box Lego sets for $5. Thrifting today. And I had the bag I showed everybody earlier. Of course, those photos are posted on our Discord server. If you're also interested in seeing what else I got, pop over to the Discord server. Join it if you want. Studley Ham, good to see you again. Hope to see you again at some point in the near future. Thank you very much, and have a good night. No, you know, Paper Towel, Lego sets are pricey. But I like holding on, like when I thrift that kind of stuff, I'll hold on to those items in the bag to show people, look, this is what it looks like in the bag, and then on the stream, open the bag. Thank you for following, Ninja Enijak. Then the other thing I got, a whole bunch of stuff. If you're not familiar with a Star Wars Command, a few years ago, Hasbro had a series of, you remember the old green army men that we used to have as kids? Hasbro basically did a whole series of Star Wars characters as these little plastic figurines. I don't think they sold well, but I've been snapping them up, and so I got 2 bags for $5, which was an amazing deal, an amazing thrift find. I can't get enough of these little Commands figures. I'm over the moon for Star Wars figures. I'm a figure fan, a figure collector. I also got an extra Cobra Trooper, though the Walmarts in my area suck. I ended up getting this one online, and this was a duplicate of one I have on card, so I've been collecting the G.I. Joe Retro series. I'm pretty calculated in terms of what I choose to collect versus things that I'm just not interested in collecting. I got to draw a line somewhere. Everyone has a different line. But anyway, I got a ton of the Command stuff that I've still got in the basket here. I splayed everything out. Unfortunately, everyone's here a little too late for me to pull them out again. But here's another thing I 3D printed yesterday. Not quite practical, but definitely fun. A single-piece catapult. And believe it or not, at least yesterday, it did not break, and it works really well. Perfect for, spit wads and Lego bricks. So I printed one out for my daughter to play with when she gets back. And this is another thing that I think kids would have fun with. So I'm thinking about potentially printing up a few of these for Halloween. Giving them out as treats, including maybe even printing out a few of these for Halloween, so that kids who come to the door, they don't just get a candy, they get a little 3D printed trinket. I'm thinking about it. I'm not making any promises, but I'm thinking about it. Oh wait, Ninja, hang on. Let me go ahead, since we got the raid, I'm going to give everybody some points. Add points, all. Okay, I'm going to give everybody a few points. Some bonus points. Everyone who just joined, you now have at least 300,000 more Perillo popcorn to use to gamble. Go ahead and use that. If only you had that in the back of the classroom 20 years ago. I know. These things, it can get distance. Thank you for following Unread31 and Mastermind2563. Just beginning another print here of the TIE Fighter that I had shown just a couple of seconds ago. It's a quick print. Not much to it. The wing is a little wobbly, but it stays together. It was designed to be some kind of a Christmas tree ornament. So there you go. You got some popcorn. Now you can gamble. Gamble away. And here's the thing. You just missed a level 3 hype train where I gave out other popcorn. But since I see you're new and you're gambling and I like giving out popcorn. That's the name of my points system is popcorn. Because normally at the end of the night, I used to eat a lot of popcorn. And then since I was in the process of, I've been basically solo for a couple of months, families visiting their family. They'll be back in this coming week, and then maybe the popcorn will resume. Although I'm thinking of going from a full bucket to a half a bucket. Not that that's, too much of an issue. But I'm not eating popcorn now because after this particular broadcast, my plan is to basically go and watch a movie that just got released tonight. So I'm lucky. If I'm giving out TIE Fighters, I'm taking up trick-or-treating again. Splatsotsky? Yeah. Splats Loki? Yeah, for sure. Don't be surprised if a really tall kid shows up. They're all tall. I'm like only 5'5". We didn't get a lot of trick-or-treaters last year, though. And we walked, Jedi and I, my daughter, walked the neighborhood. She definitely got a lot of candy. We had fun. But beyond that, there weren't many people who visited. And it could have been because of the pandemic. That was probably a part of it. It was just very, very low traffic last year. Thanks for the popcorn. Just threw into the garbage. Well, hey, don't say... Someone could give you points. Someone could give you some popcorn. They may be holding on to it, but someone may be kind enough to give you some. Is it Puck? Pook? Puke? 44? Never know how to say some people's usernames. Some are easier than others. I lost track of how many popcorn I have. But, sometimes, if you just hang out, someone may cast popcorn in your direction. The Douglas Buck, thank you so much for following. Really appreciate it. Pooch. How did I not know Pooch? Now, I got to remember to read it like Pooch. Pooch. God bless America. Unbelievable. So I got a pretty good haul today. Hey, Holly Frey. Good to see you. This is another thing that I got. It's a stack of placemats. A 4-pack of placemats that I found for $10. Brand new. I didn't want to open them because I know that they're going to get damaged really easily. But maybe I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a duplicate set there at some point in the very near future. Because they put those things out scattershot. Like, sometimes you get lucky, and some days you're lucky, some days not so much. Alright, so let me go ahead and do this. Boop. Alright, did that. Okay, so the next thing that I was planning on doing, every night, we do a variety of things. Talking about whatever's on my radar, talking about whatever's on my desk, talking about whatever people are asking about, whatever people want to chat about. But I've started doing something recently where I've got a YouTube channel, hello, and every day I post advice. So if you're inclined, I just posted a new advice video there. You can head over there, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe, watch it in totality, even at 2 speed. It'd be very helpful for me. In the morning, I post morning motivation. That's basically a short 15-second video. I'm basically like reading back a quote as kind of a morning motivation to kind of get people going. I usually share that video on TikTok, on not YouTube, on where else? Facebook story, Instagram story, Twitter. I put it everywhere. So feel free to follow me, not just here, but everywhere. It would be really appreciated. So I do a lot of stuff. I'm here on Twitch every day, for sure. John Parkman, good to see you. Greya Parr says also, or Creeper said, I also picked up the Mando Lego Battle Pack. Always cool to see people with the same Lego addiction. Oh, I'm an adult fan of Lego. But here's the thing. $2. $2. Unopened. Mando Pack. $2. Someone, I can't believe someone, like, took this in to be thrifted. Like, dude, they could have at least sold it for, like, $5. So, like, $2 for this? Oh, my God. Absolutely, sign me up. If it's a Lego box that hasn't been opened, I usually grab it. If it's a good price. But, now I can build up some Mandos. Happy to have those. Yeah, no, I get some, if I pick it up, it's usually a pretty good deal. Not always. Some days I'm like, I got it, it wasn't a great deal, but I didn't have it, and I kind of wanted it. But yeah, Creeper, every day I go thrifting and enjoy it, but not every day yields a great amount of items from thrifting, unfortunately. So yeah, you can expect from me a lot of thrifting, a lot of Star Wars, different prints, discussion. I'll be laying out my advice here in the next little while. That's the plan. Tonight's advice, someone asked me if I could talk through anger management, so I'm going to talk about how I manage my anger. Just FYI. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I like laying it down. And Greeper, I'm absolutely serious. In fact, if you look at the Discord server, take a look at the Discord server. There may even be screenshots from earlier. You can see them. You can see the items in the bag with the price tag. And I even saved 20% on that price tag. So, yeah, it was a pretty big deal. Share the video again. Fair enough. There's the video. Give it a look if you are so inclined. It would be very helpful. A like. Oh, Mark and NC. Mark H and NC. The subject depressed me. No time like the present to start anew. Thank you, Mark. Now, I got proof I can see your comment right now. He also commented on the do or do not, there is no try. Eerily similar. That was from the 15-second morning motivation quote. Thank you so much for that. Heisenberg. Sorry. Heisenberg QC, thank you for following. And Greeper, thank you for following. Heisenberg asked if I bought the special Star Wars edition box of 4 soaps from Dr. Squatch. Yes, I did. I got more than one set. Because I want to use one, but I also want to keep one in the box. I know. I'm weird that way. Okay, I've got here, in fact, this is one that's going to stay in my collection. This is the Darth Vader soap. It smells like Sith. I have not begun to use them yet. But I did get extra sets. The boxes were great. Like, the collectible boxes were absolutely fantastic. Ninja and then Jack says, sorry, I have to go. Come back tomorrow. No worries. I will be here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific. Splatsloki says, sometimes I'll buy a second or third tier item if it's collectible, just in case if I don't find one mint. If I find one mint, I buy that too, store it, and play with the worn one. Dude, just like me. Like with Lego sets, sometimes I'll buy them. I would usually, I'll wait until they're on sale. End of the year is usually the best time to get them. Or when they go on sale, I'm like, okay, like the TIE Fighter. I'm like, it was 40, but I ended up getting it at 30. I didn't open it. I didn't build it. But I have it. There are some sets that I want to get 2 of. And usually those sets I want to get 2 of have minifigures that I want. So I want a second one of the Bad Batch set to open. Because I want to keep one in the box because I know that's going to be worth something because it's an expensive item. I'm always surprised at what accrues value. So, yeah, it's a big deal. Dr. Cat Builds! Dr. Cat Builds, hang on. Shout out to Dr. Cat Builds. Give me a second. Shout out Dr. Cat Builds. Give her a follow because an amazing streamer. Because also an adult fan of Lego. Can I say Dr. Lego? Is that fair? Is that... Wouldn't that be a great name, Dr. Lego? So shout out to her. Okay, Dr. Cats. I was just mentioning this, but I'm going to do it again. I got proof. If you look at my Discord server, I thrift every day. These 2 sets were in one bag for a total of $5, and I saved 20% on that. So I got these 2 sets for $2 a piece. $4 total. Brand new sets. Can you believe that? In one bag. And I got proof. There's stuff every day. So if you are into Lego, and that's what you love watching all the time, sadly, I don't do Lego all the time. I do it sometimes. Not all the time. I'm a brick builder. I'm an adult fan of Lego. I love the minifigures. I chase down the minifigures more than anything. But if you're looking for a full-time Lego person, a Lego streamer, you need to follow her. Dr. Cat Builds. Again, shout out to Dr. Cat Builds. Good to see you here. Unfortunately, I'm not building something. There's nothing is being built. But, 3D printing is a lot like Lego building, especially when it's a set like, components like this. This is why I'm printing another one of these. This is a little TIE Fighter. Not exactly a print in place, but fun nonetheless. I have not printed a Darth Vader figure in this filament color yet.
Chiodex 100. Take my last bits.
Oh, Pooch! Thank you so much, Pooch. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really do. These are articulated figures. I need to print out another one of these in this filament color, so I'm going to set this Vader here to remind me. The Force is with you. Howdy. I love that handle. Just love that handle. Love it. It's the best handle. Not to say that everybody else's handle is bad. Hagar the Great says, I fell deep into a rabbit hole today. We had a huge collection of Star Wars vintage collection coming to our store. So I bought all the Mandalorian figures. Oh! 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 I love you and I hate you. That is so... I'm happy, but I'm also depressed. Because, Star Wars Vintage Collection coming in, you bought all the minute. I hate knowing when other people get that. I do. It's like this jealousy. Like, like in my regular thrifting store, some guy comes in, like before me, he might snap him up because he flips them. And it's like, then the people who know me say, oh, you just missed a huge Star Wars. Like, my only hope is whatever they got was something that I didn't want, which it does happen. Mastermind2563 says, yeah, the minifigures can get expensive. Yeah, they can, but I love minifigures. I chase minifigures like you wouldn't believe. You bought the General Grievous from the Malevolence kit, cost $30, it was like 15 years ago. I ended up getting him loose. I have like one General Grievous, I think like 2 or 3 were produced. Is there a spot you can post them on Discord? Yeah, Hagar the Great. They cost you 300 Canadian for it? Yeah, but so worth the money. Pop over to Discord. If you want, I think for that, I mean, we use Cantina. Star Wars Radar usually gets, you know, there are a lot of auto posts in Star Wars Radar. But Star Wars Radar may be relevant for you in that channel. Where else? Geek Culture? Maybe? Geek Culture? Feel free to pop it in there. Hell, honestly, I'll say if you want to post it into Cantina, that's fine too. You post it anywhere. We don't have a lot of activity happening on Discord right now, so it really doesn't matter too much. Still, I'm so jealous. Harold Booker!
Harold Booker rated my stream with 3 viewers.
We got a raid! An amazing raid from Harold! Thank you so much! Right now, I know you'll enjoy this. 3D printing another TIE Fighter. At least the pieces for it that will be snapped together. It's not going to take that long. About a 20 minutes print. Greetings, programs! I was talking about Tron today, too. In fact, since you said that, I was holding up
Zach
this
Rutledge is now hosting my stream with 3 viewers.
Thank you, Hecken Hecker. Really appreciate that. And, because Zach rated. Zach! We're just getting rated left and right here. So this is something that someone made a balsa. It's perfect scale for like the 3.75 inch figures. Like here's a Cobra Trooper, modern Cobra Trooper from G.I. Joe. So since Zach is here, I'm going to do 2 things. First, I'm going to grab something for Harold. And then I'm going to show Zach the Lego thing I got today. So here... So just like that Star Wars... just like that Star Wars arcade... I also commissioned a Tron arcade cabinet and a Space Paranoids. Supercomputer! Good to see you here. Really good to see you here. So anyway, these are really awesome. So I didn't quite build a full collection of them, but I ended up, like I got a freaking Space Paranoids. Come on, Harold. You said greetings programs. You gotta love this. So now Zach, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. I just mentioned this to Dr. Cat. I got these 2 brand new in-box Lego sets for $4 total. I thrifted them. They were in 1 bag. Brand new. Like this Mando set is going to cost me, or it's going to take me probably about 4 days to build. If I was like a regular Lego streamer, it would take me 4 days to build. Here's my impression of a regular Lego streamer. So today we're building the... Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? You just got the Lego... You got the Mandalorian set for $12? I beat you by $10. Can't believe it. Now, here's the funny thing. I also paid full price for this. Is like my 3rd Lego Mando set, but I couldn't pass it up for $2. How could you pass up a Lego set for $2? I'd pay $2 for a good minifigure. But I'm a fan of the minifigures. That's what I'm saying. So, oh yeah, back to building the Lego set. See, that's what happens. Lego brick builders, some of them build, others, they start to build and then they get distracted easily. My problem with Lego building is I stay on target. Stay on target. I'm all about the mission. So here we go. This is what we just printed out. Almost looks like a pod racer from that angle, doesn't it? It's like a little pod racer. Doing a little pod racing. So yeah, I'm very happy to have gotten that little Lego set. This Lego set of mine only cost me $2. Even though I'm not going to sing for the rest of the night. I probably should wait for this to cool off a tiny bit. Not too worried about these. There we go. Going to assemble this. Keep the spare filaments for when I melt things down. Here's what we got. We've got a TIE Fighter. Good little TIE Fighter ornament. Wings are still going to be a little loose, though, unfortunately. Heck and Hecker. Oh, no. We got to change that. We got to give Heck and Hecker some points. How long did this take? Oh, 20 minutes? 20 minutes, maybe? Not that long at all. Not that long at all. Okay, so since we got to give some points, we're gonna give some points to everybody. Add points to all. We'll just say, all right, y'all get 100,000 points. 100,000 points, just like that. Radioactive KFC asks where they can find the STL file. Let me go ahead and grab it for you. Although, I will say that it was suggested that, where did it go? I gotta find it. It was suggested that there may be a better one available. Give me a second. This one may be slightly better. You may try either one, but this is one here. And by the way, thank you everybody for I don't know if it kind of slowed down, but if you went to my YouTube channel, it would be appreciated. Like, you can jump over there, subscribe, all that stuff. It'd be awesome. The stuff that gets posted there is the advice videos. I've got to lay down tonight's advice video, of course. The one from today has already been posted. Paxi Prime, so good to see you. All these amazing fans tonight. What a Friday evening. What an amazing Friday evening. So the STL file for the other TIE Fighter, let me go ahead and snap that up for you. Give me a second. I will get the answer to that. It was on Thingiverse. TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter. Is this it? The TIE Fighter ornament? Is this the one I did? Yeah, this is it. Ooh, that looks good in that filament, too. Okay, there's the other one. Did you get that, then? Let me know if that does it for you. Radioactive KFC. Just made breakfast for dinner. Oh, that's a win. Radioactive. There's that. There's the link you're looking for. This is the link you're looking for. Don't move along. Don't move along. So, oh, we got a freeze. Great, Nilla Gorillas. Thanks for the. Thank you, Fix'em Dude! So nice, so kind of you to do that. Very appreciated. I gotta move my arcade cabinets out of the way. Slightly. After I play them. Gotta be careful, because these things can break so easily. Collectibles in their own right.
Mhoken 24.99 Cheerdex 100.
Well, thank you very, very much, Mhoken. Really appreciated. Immensely. Let's go ahead and lay down tonight's advice video. We're going to talk about anger management, shall we? I like doing this. Not getting angry. Not getting shouty. But just sharing my thoughts, my perspectives with everybody. So I may not be able to see a lot of chat, but you know, keep humming along. Keep coming along. Come with me. Come with me, and you'll see it's a world of pure imagination. Unless it's pure inebriation. And you're from Pawtucket. Pawtucket Pete. Okay, so the chat is not in the video right now because will you like it when you're angry? No, you will not like it when I'm angry. No one likes it when I'm angry. Don't put Chrissy in a corner. Nobody puts Chris in a corner. Get that stuff out of the way. Okay, so basically what happens now is I record a little video segment. It'll go onto my YouTube channel in a few more days where maybe people will see it, maybe they won't. But it's kind of killing two birds with one stone. So you're getting a YouTube video preview. Of course, like I said, I would also appreciate it if you hopped over to YouTube, watched the latest videos, like in totality, like, comment, subscribe. Very helpful for me. If you like advice, certainly if you like the advice I give, it's life advice, opinions, perspectives. But someone asked me this question the other day, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to automatically prioritize those who comment like that. So I appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. What was it? Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. It's true. So here we go. We're going to lay this down. I farted. I just farted again. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and I am an expert in being myself. I love sharing my thoughts, perspectives, opinions, experiences, my advice with you. Of course, not one size fits all, so you may have to contextualize it for your own life, but I am doing my best, and I hope you appreciate and like what I'm doing, and even comment. Maybe you're looking for advice from me. Happy to give it. So, on that front, I'm going to turn my attention to a comment from Matt. They asked a question, legit question here on YouTube. Can you do a video about anger management? That was the question. It was a broad question, but I decided that I'm going to prioritize advice that you are asking of me, rather than just putting something out there because I just want to put it out there. Any advice that might be going through my head on any given day, life advice, career advice, relationship advice, whatever advice. Matt is asking about anger management. Now, anger is something we all experience. And to those who say that they don't experience anger, wow, that you are a rare bird. Because everyone that I know of experiences anger. It's normal to be angry. And we get angry when certain things happen. The experience that plays out is not in alignment with our expectations. And certainly, the more frustrated we get with a situation, the more angry we become. Anger itself isn't an issue. You should definitely be free to express when you are angry. Now, that does not mean that you have to express it in an angry way. You could easily just do this. I'm very angry with you. Now, there's a bit of a disconnect when you say it like that, like I'm very angry with you. Because usually anger is this very strong emotion. It's something that twists us up inside. But if we don't express it in any way, all that anger just, it festers. And it just bubbles and boils. And eventually, whether we know it or not, it's going to come out. It's going to explode. And then people will see your anger. So it's best for anger, in my experience, as someone who gets angry, to express it. I have found, for me and anger management, to express how I'm feeling and not bottle it up. Because the more you bottle it up and swallow it, the more it's going to just grow and grow and grow. And then it's going to come out in a way that is nonsensical, seemingly, because it's going to come out in a situation that's completely disconnected from why you were angry. So I have found it best for my own anger management, knowing full well that there's no shame in being angry. We all have the propensity for getting angry, every one of us, no shame. is expressing it. Expressing not just anger as an emotion, but every emotion. I express it. And it could have been because of how I was raised. It could have been because of my heritage, nature versus nurture. I can't tell you. Either way, I grew up in a family where we expressed ourselves. And we were not afraid to express ourselves, whatever the consequences were. Like, once you get it out there, you've told someone where you stand. You've told someone where you are mentally. You told someone that you're upset. Now, if someone can't take that, you know, you have to be responsible for yourself and your own emotions and how you act upon them. So, when it comes to expressing the anger, the worst thing you could probably... Well, there's a lot of really bad things you could do. One of the worst things you could do is damage. Or something destructive. Or something hurtful. Right? Your anger is yours. You own it. You know, it's good in that sense to feel that, to feel the anger, and to express that anger, maybe not in a constructive way, but certainly in a way where you're owning it. I feel angry. I'm angry. I feel this way. I am frustrated. And that's making me angry because I can't get through to you. I can't express this enough. So do you understand what I'm doing there? Like, again, my way of anger management is using I statements. And a lot of the way I handle things is using I statements because I own them. I own my feelings. I don't like, unless I'm making an observation where it's, you should do this, or you're doing this, and that's causing me, or you got to be careful about you. You got to own something too. Especially when you're angry. You can't just say, you're doing that. Okay, well, they may get that they're doing that, but what's your part in it? I'm very upset. That when you do this, it upsets me. I'm upset. This really is frustrating because I cannot. And then the more you have to face that same problem over and over again, I guarantee the more angry you're going to get because you're not fixing the problem. And it doesn't mean that you have to swallow your anger, or if someone says, you know, you're always mad, you're always, I'm like, no, like, if you hear me because I'm upset, it's because I'm upset. I'm not going to apologize for being upset. I'm not going to apologize for being angry. Nobody should. Because they're in a situation where if they don't express that, or they have to swallow it, they're going to get more angry. So I have found, for my own anger management, is to express it in that moment. Not wait, but in that moment, when it's reasonable. Like, there are some moments where I can't do it in the moment because, you know, maybe it's not the time to express it. But I make mental notes, like, okay, I don't hide my emotions very well, at all. People can tell when I got something on my mind. They can tell very, very quickly. And anger is one of those things that, you know, I try to couch it in a way that how I'm expressing it doesn't necessarily come out as aggressive as it might. And that's an issue for me because I'm loud. And that's not something I can attenuate very easily. In fact, I'm sure you've watched many of the videos that I've done, and it may seem like when I'm expressing myself and using my hands, I'm angry. But I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and say, but I'm Italian. But I will say, Italians tend to do that. I would say it's quote-unquote normal for Italians to express themselves. It is. So I'm not alone in that. That's not an excuse. I'm just trying to contextualize why it is that I express myself the way I do. But I express myself. I don't bottle it up. I say, I am angry. I'm angry. And I tend to raise my voice. And I do my best, not to shout, not to yell. I have no problem with projection. In fact, some people would sit there and say, Chris, you're yelling right now. When I was in theater, projection was not a problem. I could get to the back of the theater, no problem. From my diaphragm, right? You speak from your diaphragm. Never had a problem with projection. So when I'm agitated, I also have, an issue with raising my voice. So I do my best to initially try to keep it within a range where I may be slightly elevated, but like, please don't. Please don't. I'm very angry. I need this. I become very logical because I'm overtaken with emotion. So I do my best to recenter myself in some degree of logic. Like, I'm upset. I can't deal with this right now, or something's going on. I'm very angry. And when I do that, I'm using my hands and I'm raising my voice, understanding very well that gesture, this gesture, and this gesture could be perceived as too much to somebody else. But to me, it's like, it's normal, because again, that's how I know how to express myself. I can't express myself any other way apart from going to text. I'm still gonna be angry. So I deal with it. I manage my anger by doing a few things. Being cognizant, being aware of the moment, expressing myself, trying to start it out small. I don't want to explode immediately. I try not to, but someone, they know how to get to you. They do, and they know exactly what button to push. You know those types of people? They know which buttons to push. They know exactly what to say to get you to react. And I do when I hear that happening, my reaction is to walk away. To walk away it's an amazing technique. And then when the other person starts chasing you down, and they chase you down because they want to fight. And when I'm walking away, that's me saying, look, I'll deal with you later. I'll come back to this, but right now I can't be here because I'm getting angry. And I don't want to react in this way. So when I have the wherewithal that I know I'm getting angry in a situation, I walk away. So there's a few things I do, right? Contextualize. Try to recognize why I'm angry and express that and communicate it very clearly. I focus myself, or try to focus myself, in some degree of logic because I'm being overtaken with emotion and I don't want to act on that emotion. I try to keep focused and not say anything destructive. And when I'm saying there is, like, if you ever been in a fight where someone is just being completely, they're hitting below the belt, they're just not fighting very well, they're veering off topic, they're changing the topic every time you address a question they ask, they change the topic again. It's like, this is not going anywhere. And when that happens, I walk away, because when that happens, I get even more angry. Like, look, I'm not communicating effectively right now. You're not communicating effectively with me right now because you're just changing the subject. Stay on the subject. Let's try to stay as logical about this as we possibly can. We got feelings involved. We have emotions involved. Absolutely. But like, where this is going is not good. So I manage my anger by walking away, by recentering myself in some degree of logic, by using I statements, by doing my best to attenuate my intensity. Some people would say, walk away, take a breath, 10 seconds, 10 minutes, maybe a little long. And that's just as valid, right? That's a part of walking away. And so I have to, when I'm processing that anger, even if it's not at someone in the moment, I have to process it in some way. And that does not mean, getting behind the wheel of a car. It doesn't mean interacting with another person. It means stepping away. It means taking a breath. It means just breathing and figuring out why you're angry and what it's going to take to resolve that anger. If there's anything to resolve that anger, to think through, and you can't necessarily think in the heat of the moment, all the more reason to take a time out. There have been times that I've been in a fight with somebody, and instead of just interacting, because it's not going anywhere, I have to express myself. So I go to write. I write it down. Maybe even texting, and that's not always a good thing either. But okay, we can't say this out loud, but I gotta tell you right now, this is what's going on, and this is why. I can't even begin to process this right now. And there have been times, there've been small moments where I feel angry. I'm really angry about this. I'm very angry. And I've said it in such a way that it's so disconcerting. I remember how I was saying, you have to express it, but maybe not in such an angry way. Not always easy when you're feeling angry, but there have been times I've been so angry for legitimate reasons. Legitimate. I'm not saying someone put the toilet paper roll on the wrong way. That's inconsequential. I mean, just there was a line that was crossed. So angry. And that anger was because I was disappointed. I'm just disappointed in someone. And so in those moments, I have the clarity in my anger to just basically take it in an opposite direction. Look, I'm so angry, I can't even process this well. I'm so angry because I'm disappointed. And that disappointment is just, it's palpable. And in those moments, it's like I communicate it so clearly. And when I when I do that, it's disconcerting because I'm passionate. I'm engaged. But when I step back and communicate my anger like that, it's even more, to me, it kind of makes my own skin crawl because I'm so angry I can't even process it like, It's a more reasonable way of processing it, but I try to get to that point sooner rather than later. It's difficult when you're engaging with someone who's only there to incite anger. And there are people who do that. Whether they realize they're doing it or not, they are doing it. And when you notice that someone is trying to pick a fight with you like that, the best thing you could do is walk away. Disengage, walk away, because no good is going to come of it. And if they start chasing you down, it's gonna end up in a war, guaranteed. Because I've had people do that, and I said, please let me walk away. Let me walk away. Let's come back to this, please. This is not, we're not gonna get anywhere. And then they keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. And like, dude, when they do that, then I unload. I'm serious, because like, dude, they don't want to let me, they won't let me walk away. I can't engage with them directly. I can't express myself enough. That's where it's just like, dude, it is time to walk away. And I don't want to just sit there and get yelled at by someone. I'm not into it. Not into it. At all. Especially when they're hitting below the belt. Because they don't know how to process their anger. Because they don't know how to argue. Because they don't know how to fight. And they unload on you. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that. And I know some people would accuse me of doing that, and I don't do that. Because I know the things that I don't like. And I don't do those kinds of things that I don't like. Because I don't like being on the other end. I tend to be the type of person who does like getting the last word, though. I'll say that. I admit. Especially when I have a point to make. Especially. Especially when I know that what it is that I'm saying is my truth. And that's something that's important to me. It's critical. Because I feel like I've done my job in expressing myself, expressing it in a respectful way, as respectful as I could possibly muster in that moment, to contextualize, to at least process it to the point where I could say, this is why I'm angry. This is why I'm disappointed. This is why I'm walking away. To express what I'm doing in that moment, instead of someone doing something, me getting angry inside, and then waiting and then exploding a year later, a week later, whatever time. So everyone deals with anger differently. But for anybody to sit there and say that you know, if they tell you, you need to get into anger management, if they've been gaslighting you, it tends to be the type of people who tell you to get, who demand that you get anger management, are the people who gaslight you. Those are the people that they poke, and you say, please stop poking me. Poke. Okay, I'm asking you, please stop poking me. It's starting to get me angry. Poke. Okay, I'm walking away. They chase you down. Poke. Blah! Like that's, they gaslight, and then they're like, you need anger management. I've been on the receiving end of that. I'm sorry, that doesn't fly with me. You don't poke the bear and then get upset that they're angry at you. You don't do that. That's not reasonable. So there you go. That is how I deal with anger management. And very often I will have to swallow my pride. And much like D. Randolph 1976 said here live on Twitch, I've just come to realize that I don't have to be right in someone else's eyes. You don't. And there's some days that I know I've said everything I needed to say. I know the direction I need to go. I know what was agreed upon, and I wasn't the one who made the disconnect. It is not a matter of being right. It's a matter of understanding reality as it plays out versus a reality that someone else believes is the reality, which isn't. I've had a lot of experience with people who gaslight. Too much experience with people who gaslight. Yeah, that's how I feel about anger management. That's how I manage my anger. I'm done is usually what I say, and then poke. This is starting to trigger me. Oh, man. Yeah. There are probably very good ways of dealing with anger. I'm just telling you that's how I deal with it. And it's hard to deal with your own anger when someone else is poking you, especially when you're angry. They need to learn their boundaries, and you need to set them. And if they ignore it, it's never going to lead anywhere because they're ignoring your boundaries. And I know they do it. And they're gaslighting you on purpose. They're pushing you to have an emotional reaction just so they can say that you're angry and you need to control your anger. It's wrong. It's wrong. So, those are my thoughts on anger management. And I hope you got something from it. Anything. So, it's 2021. Shouldn't we change it from gaslighting to LED lighting? Yeah, we probably should get there. I totally agree. And that is the anger management discussion for tonight. Hopefully you got something from it. Good luck. You have very pokey business partners. Yeah, I don't like the poke. I'm like, dude, this is my boundary. I'm setting the boundary. Please respect it. Not into it. Oh, so not into it. Especially when, when you have the wherewithal to walk away in a heated situation and someone chases you down, it's just disrespectful. It's disrespect on top of disrespect. Like, you're walking away for a reason. You can't process it right now. The best thing you could do if someone else walks away is just let them walk away. Let them walk away. I'm sure they'll come back. They'll calm down. They should. You'll still be angry. I'm like, dude, you gotta handle that. You can only control yourself. It's always been that way. It's true, Vibrant and Neon. And that's the biggest challenge, especially in those situations where you control yourself enough to walk away. Where you control yourself enough to attenuate your voice. Where you control yourself enough to center the topic. Like, keep on topic. Stay on topic. Nothing's going to anger me more is if we're having a debate and then you throw in a red herring. I'm like, you just gave me whiplash. Like, what topic are we on? Can we just stay to the topic, please? This is unreasonable. Are you looking to anger me? Is this what you want? Because it's working. If they're chasing you, they're obviously searching for a reaction. That's what I'm saying. They're looking to gaslight, dude. They're looking to poke. Oh my god! Oh my god, you're angry!
DB3D_Dan just resubscribed for 6 months.
Thank you, Dan.
How is everyone tonight?
Everyone's doing well. DB3D Dan, I saw your 3D print. I replied to you on Twitter. Nice Grogu. Perfect Grogu. I'm kind of jealous, admittedly. I was just getting ready to begin the print of I did this in the printed solid gunmetal gray? Yeah, did I get that right? Yeah, gunmetal gray. The little TIE fighter here. Thank you, Dan. Really appreciate the support. Everyone, shout out to DB3D Dan. Give him a follow if you can. This was an 18-minute print, but the Darth Vader figure is going to be a little longer. I may have to re-slice it, though. Give me a second. The biggest power move in that case is not respond, although that's easier said than done, especially when they're yelling at you, Greeper. There's no way out. There's no way out. In those situations, no way out. What happened, Heckin' Hecker? What happened with Heckin' Hecker? Y'all having fun in here? Okay, so that was that. I'm going to pull open to get the Darth Vader and the gunmetal gray printed. If I can find it again. Because I'm not sure if the recent slice would work for this one. Here we go. Let's see here. Figures. There we go. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Ooh, I don't want Prusament. I want printed solid Jesse PLA. Brim. Slice. This is going to take a couple hours, so it's going to take us through the rest of the show here. Your internet's messed up. You're missing this. Oh, no! That sucks. Yeah, Darth Vader always takes a while, doesn't it? Okay, so let me make sure that this model is good on the bottom. Because the other one, I had to adjust something. What was the other thing I had to adjust? Okay, I'm good. Alright, exporting the G-code. Gonna start this Darth Vader. Gunmetal. I can't believe I didn't have a gunmetal gray Darth Vader. Thanks again to Printed Solid Jesse PLA. And there's new Printed Solid PLA apparently available too. Like premium, apparently. It looks premium. It looks nice. Same color, but I guess it's better, which is unbelievable. Your stream keeps buffering? Oh man, I'm sorry. That happened to me last night. My OBS like totally crapped out. It like right as soon as we were beginning to raid. And I found another 3D printer guy on Twitch too. At some point in the future, hopefully we'll be able to raid him. It appears to be okay at the moment. Okay. Sometimes you have to drop your bitrate on your end. I don't know if that'll help. The Twitch player is a little bizarre, a little wacky. I'm not gonna glue the TIE Fighter pieces together. They're kind of fun like this. These are a fun little print to give to any Jedi's friends. I am gonna have to, however, glue Poe Dameron's X-wing pieces together. Because that is definitely, those will fall apart without it. Basically printing one of these. This is reactive filament. UV reactive filament. Kind of fun, the green Darth Vader. The most recent one of Vader that I did is in Golden Winter glitter. This is also Jesse PLA. A gold Vader. Really nice. It's like a mustardy gold. I'm kind of sad I didn't print like I had another gold filament, and I would have liked to have printed it. It was more brown. Put an abrupt stop to your stream. Oh, fair enough, Zach. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens. Seasoned Salt, thank you so much for following tonight. And Heck and Hecker, naturally. You love Jesse PLA? Who doesn't? Fun fact, all my filaments with neon in the name are UV or active. Really? I know that Brad's Orange Glitter is reactive. Is that a neon? I mean, it's reactive. This is definitely reactive. And I only found that out when I got a black light, and I was going around. I'm like, oh my god, that orange pops, which is really cool. Skeeth028 asks, bro, you really thin. What's your secret? Vibrant Neon notes it might be UV reactive. Oh, okay. Let me do one. You need to get a black light? Yeah, I got a cheap one on Amazon, like a flashlight, because I figured Jedi could have fun with it. You just don't want to point it at the carpet around here, because yikes, we had dogs. Yikes. So, how do I stay thin? Since you asked the question, I will say, at first, I believe it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with being vegan. I eat plenty, but I try to stay within a caloric profile that is the amount of calories that I eat on a daily basis is suitable for my frame and my body. So, and I found that that's what's worked in the past. Being vegan, though, has improved my blood work beyond losing weight. My blood work came back recently as like impeccable, minus an elevated B12, which is odd because you'd think, oh, vegans, they don't get B12 through eating meat. Like, how did you? Because I was eating nutritional yeast to get my B vitamins, but I had plenty, so I kind of backed off that for a little while. So being vegan helps. It does. And I can say that because in my entire life, I've never not had love handles. This is the first time in my life at 48 years old. 48. I mean, I can go all the way back. I remember in the 8th grade, like, being chunky. At 48, I don't have love handles. So I have no idea. You want to talk about a motivation? That's a motivation. And so, yay. Watching how much I eat, watching what I eat for health, and again, staying within. I know how much I need to be eating on a daily basis, and I eat, man. I eat. Like today, I mean, I started out this morning with my Ticino half shot of decaf espresso. That's as much as I can handle. I had some bran, just like a couple of scoops, like from a cereal. Tomorrow I get my cereal too. At 38, you got your love handles? Oh, nice. No gray hair? I do have gray hair. Yeah, I'm 48. You cut out dairy? Yes! Good job, Paxi Prime. Fist bump. I'm always happy. I mean, I'm not going to I know somebody, I think the other day what I was saying came across as kind of judgy when I was talking about smoothies. I didn't mean to be judgy. I'm not judgy. Y'all make your own choices. I'm a huge fan of being vegan. I'm that way it's funny, some people will ask, like, well, what happens when, I'm like, it's not been an issue. Like, I can get hamburgers and hot dogs and junk food, and I eat junk food. Today I had a cookie, a chocolate chip cookie from Trader Joe's. Because I've got it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat it. I eat fruit. Although I haven't found some good fruit that I like. I got some dried figs, dried apricots. It's basically nothing but fiber, but it's good. So I watch what I eat. I'm vegan. It's calories in, calories out. I don't work out. I'm not an exerciser. I get my steps in every day, like just shy of 9,000 steps, almost over 9,000, almost, which is good. 10,000 steps a day. You're doing well. But you're sure you realize there are no downfalls to a lot of food that isn't dairy or meat. No one is guaranteed to live longer either way. Well, it's not true. You can live longer if you can take certain risks off the table. So I can tell you there are certain risks you keep on the table by eating certain foods. Just like there are risks you keep on the table if you smoke. You know, if you smoke, there are higher risks of getting lung cancer. Just like if you eat red meat, statistically speaking, science says there's a higher risk of colorectal or prostate cancer. Just like if you eat, high fatty foods that aren't plant-based, there's a higher risk of getting high cholesterol and potentially arteries getting clogged. That's science. That's just the way it is. So there are risks that you can take off the table. So yes, you can live longer by passing up certain risks. That's up to you. Completely up to you. I don't care what you choose to shove in your mouth. I don't. Just as you shouldn't care what I shove in my mouth. And I don't think you do. You have an issue with overeating and eating late at night. Oh, Paxi Prime. Overeating is probably my biggest challenge. I'll say that. I have the propensity to graze, which the way I get around that is by not having snack foods around. As odd as that sounds, sticking to certain things. I try not to have snack foods around. I do have snack foods around. Diana snacks all the time. She eats all the time. Different body, altogether, but I don't snack. I have certain plans. So I know what I'm going to do at this time. I know what I'm going to do at this time, and I calculate, like in my head. So today, let's see here. I had my drinks in the morning. I had a scoop of seed butter that had all my amino acids, essential fatty acids, like that's chia, pumpkin, hemp hearts, flaxseed. It's like in a seed butter. I showed it off the other night. So that was about 100 or so calories. Then the drinks, that was about 100 or so, because I pour like the nut milk in it, like a creamer. It's really nice with the Ticino, really nice. Some grapes. So I started my day off with that. My fiber gummies. Although I'm probably going to switch from the fiber gummies to the fiber capsules after I'm done with the gummies. If only because I'm not sure. I mean, it's a lot to spend, and I'm flying through them because I eat like 9 a day. I kind of have to. I have a problem with fiber in my digestive system, even eating high fiber foods. For lunch, I had some chia seeds, and then what else did I have? I like tofu. I enjoy it, and prepared in different ways. You don't have to eat tofu as a vegan, though. It's completely optional. Whole Foods has a really good price on it. I had other things. That's when I had the cookie. That was about 200 calories. Some other snacky things. Grabbed the dried fruits. That was about 100. Then for dinner, I had like a full bag of spinach with some sauerkraut and some garlic. That was and some mustard. That was delicious. I've been eating that for dinner lately because the bags have been on sale for like $1 and a half. So but I knew I was planning to have like a half a bucket of popcorn tonight, which would be about 200. So it's like I eat throughout the day, and I try to plan things out because and I had tonight at the top of the show. I had a fruit roll. Oh, I'm gonna try another one. So I'm doing my best to not overeat by calculating what it is I eat and having certain. Oh, I forgot the beans. Beans I have for lunch. That's about 400 calories. That's like my main meals, like the beans, like for the day to get going with the day. So I don't overeat, and so I keep control over what it is that I am eating. Sorry, I realize, is the person still even here asking the question? We're going off on this, but people say, you're not eating. Like, you have no idea what the hell I'm eating. I'm eating crap all the time. And yes, some of it is crap, but it's fun crap. Have I frozen them yet? Apparently it's a thing to freeze fruit roll-ups. No, not yet. I froze the chocolate chip cookies, though. Those are tasty. Sugar is linked to neurological problems. I believe it. I probably should not eat as much sugar as I do. I'm saying this like a day before Saturday, you know, the weekend cereal. Although I may be cutting out the weekend cereal. I'm not sure if we're going to keep doing that. I may end up just having one cereal on one day. I don't know how it's going to play out yet. All right. This time, I'm going to try to get a Mando helmet on my tongue. Are you ready? Are y'all ready for this? Sucralose is linked to cancer. I tend not to eat a lot of that stuff. I get it. I admit, I eat some junk. I try not to, or I don't make it a staple, but I believe it. Zorios, I believe it. If studies and research, sure. My North Star for medical studies is nutritional facts. I don't know if you subscribe to nutritional facts. Dr. Michael Greger, he's amazing. He is absolutely outstanding. Nutritionalfacts.org, I think is the website. You're gonna get, yeah, these were like on sale. I got these on sale. I got these for, yeah, $1.49. I mean, it's got crap in there, like red number 40 and yellow number 5, but like, it's just something fun to have every so often. Okay, here I go. It worked! It worked! You refuse to waste your sugar allotment on fruit roll-ups? This is my second fruit roll-up tonight. If you eat them every day, yeah, it's going to make you feel sad. Did anybody get a screenshot of that? Oh, man. Did it work? It worked, I think. I know. It's not good for me. But it's proof that I eat. And I eat stuff that's not necessarily good. But it's only, what is 50 calories? Yeah, it's only 50 calories. Which honestly is pretty good. For a fruit snack, that's really good. In here, I also got, I may end up switching, I mean, this is just nothing but oil. And I do my best to avoid that kind of thing. I admit, I eat it. I just try not to make it as regular. Try being the operative word. But inevitably, like, when it's cheap, I'm like, but it's so cheap. Like the guy in that documentary ate nothing but McDonald's every day for X amount of days. Yeah, that's too much. Way too much. Someone asked if I smoke weed. I do not. Not necessarily opposed to it for those who are responsible. I do have some edibles. I just, like drops. They're not very, some of them are not good. Some of them don't work, and some of them do work, so it's a crapshoot. I've had them for like 4 years. I don't do it on a regular basis. I got a job interview yesterday, Octoberville. Courthouse clerk job. Nice. Good pay, part-time. Hope I get it. Well, Octoberville, I'm giving you my support as well. I hope you get it too. Bindar Dundat. Bindar Dundat. That's a funny, I don't know, maybe that's your real name, but dude, that's been there, done that. I think I got it. How many calories do I consume in a day? Right now, God, well, I just consumed 50. And another 50 before that, so it was 100 just sitting here in the stream alone. 300. I'll try to calculate this. Although I wasn't keeping track earlier. The spinach, I'm going to guess at the high end maybe was 200. A lot of fiber. Probably not as much fiber as I would have been able to process if it was just fresh. But then I would have used dressing, and I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to have the fat. I try to shoot between 1,500 and 2,000 because my body, it's all, okay, it's about your size, right? It's about your body and eating for your body type and eating what makes you feel good and eating enough to get through so that you're not wasting away, right? And I know people say, oh, you're wasting away. And like, dude, I've been through this. So I found a weight that I've been able to maintain. And that's been my goal, is to get to a weight where I can maintain. And so I'm right in between 15, 2,000. Anything more than that would be too much for me, for my body. So, FYI, that's the answer to that question. But I don't calculate it. I just kind of, in my head, I kind of like think, okay, did I have something earlier? I had the cookie earlier. Okay, well then I better not have, this. So you're just like my dad, all skinny. Well, Oreos, for me, it takes work. Some people get it naturally. For me, it takes, I have to pay attention to it, Oreos. You've lost a little bit of weight from the health thing I was doing, but I slacked off. Surprisingly, been able to keep the weight off. Hey man, find a groove. I don't want to be someone who just overanalyzes things either. I don't, but you got to stay on top of it. I have to stay on top of it. And I choose to stay on top of that for me. That's my choice in my direction. And your choice in your direction, man, if you're on a path, great. And let me say this. I'm here to support any path you decide to take. So I'm very much a non-judgmental vegan. If that's your choice, I will sit here and say, I personally believe that there are better alternatives. And I believe that this is a good choice for many people, but I understand it's not everybody's choice. You're going to try again? Okay, well, Paxi Prime, you've got my support. You've done working out and stuff, then you don't really want to work out, and then you have the rest of the day, one day becomes two. See, I don't work out. I don't. I'm not saying it's unwarranted. If you work out, that's great. Your body needs it. But I think my belief, this is on my experience, over all these years, I've done the workout thing, and I've exercised, but I found that for maintaining my health goals, losing weight and maintaining it, I don't need the exercise. Now, increasing your heart rate and working and your muscles, yeah, you need exercise. But that's why I try to get in about 10,000 steps a day. And I do it intermittently. And when I walk. I power walk. I don't saunter. I'm like, so in everything. Even recently I was reading, because I read a lot of this stuff. I'm like, okay, well, they're saying that's enough. Like, if you can get to that, you're doing well. I'm like, I thought I was kind of sedentary, but apparently I'm a little more active than sedentary. So I go through that many steps a day. You thought about going vegan, but I don't think it's something I could do. Just try it, knowing how I am with things. I fall off the wagon. People are prone to say you're on a journey, and going 90% of the way is better than not going at all. So just consider that. It's not like being pregnant, where you either are or you're not. You have those decisions. And so when you start to make better choices for yourself, it may fall into place. Now, I'm saying this after also explaining, oh yeah, here's my snacks. What are you going to do? You find something that works for you. But I will say this, I will support you. I'm here to support every vegan and every non-vegan in their goals to improve themselves. I will move you over that way. I'll say, I think vegan's great. It's not as scary as some people think. It's awesome. I love it. I wish I would have done it decades ago. It was always a scary, like, oh, vegan. But now it's like, it's a groove. It's great. Never been better in my entire life. Never had more energy, blah, blah, blah. But you find your own path. And Pezlis is right. It's a personal thing. Although some people, she's right. Don't think about the wagon. Do it for you. Don't tell anyone else. That's one path. Some people find social support helps reinforce their goals. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm the type of person that I don't like saying when I'm about to make a change sometimes. It's like I need to keep that to myself because I don't want people to telling me that I shouldn't be doing something. I'm like, I feel I need to do this. So you do what you feel you need to do. That's what I'm here to support. If you're looking for assistance, if you're looking for help, I'm also here to support. So I'm giving you do what you want. You went on fruit and vegetable diet, and holy crap, I love it. It feels so much better. That's kind of what happens when you. That's what happened with me. I'll say that. Although admittedly, much like everybody, I don't know if there's a wagon for me. I don't think of it that way. I just try to stay within parameters. You gotta find something that works for you and keep fighting for you. That's what I love to see. People doing it. Small steps, absolutely. You tried vegan snacks? Oh, vegan snacks are fine. There is no problem with vegan snacks. Yeah, trust me. You could be with they call them junk food vegans. You could be a junk food vegan and not be healthy. Like, And me eating these fun snacks. I probably need to remove them. Admittedly. Even these grains, these granola bars, it's sugar. Whole grain oats and sugar, right? I have them here, like I've got like backup in case like my blood sugar's low or I need to grab a snack real quick. And Jedi's there. Let's see here. Give me a second. This is like backup. Rockin' Ranch, this is vegan Rockin' Ranch Vienna chickpeas. I got today for $1.79 on sale. Liz is great. She says the best way for quitting smoking, losing weight, changing your diet, avoid others who can shame you or bother you about it. Accountability is one thing, but shaming always backfires. So hey, you get no shame for, I mean, we're all human. All of us, every one of us, and we're all doing our best. That's all, and that's all I would ask of anybody for anything. I'm like, just do your best. That's all anybody could ask for. I'd assume you do your best. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. And so, you know, if you set that as a goal, all this crap is vegan, including I don't want to get rid of my corn nuts. I just got these today again, 69 cents, cheaper than Dollar Tree, because they sell corn nuts at Dollar Tree. Did I complete my vax shot in your country? You're at 15%. Yikes. Yes, I got both of the vaccinations. You had IBS. Doctor told me to cut out meat, dairy. Changed me within a few months. Bye-bye IBS. Wow. Unbelievable. That's amazing. You know, I've had problems with my system, and I'm going overboard with getting as much digestible fiber as I possibly can, to the point where I'm taking supplements. My mom takes supplements too, so it does make me wonder how much of that is genetic. Also, the fact that the family on my mom's side also been dairymen, so when I said I was cutting out dairy, they're like, what? Yeah, that I'd imagine. I do believe at some point in the future, we're probably not going to rely on animal product for food. I think that's our it's not happening right now. Farmland can be replaced. Like I was reading articles about how farmers are replacing like their crops that would normally raise for livestock, like corn or soybean, replacing them with like peas, like for pea protein, or like something else that was needed specifically for plant-based products. I love wasabi peas, and I hate peas. That's the funny thing. I hate peas. Wait, why do you have to get rid of your corn nuts? Zach, I don't. I realize I need to remove these things as temptation. And so, as much as they're fun, I'm doing my best to be mindful of what it is that I'm eating. So, this has got corn oil, and salt. That's not bad. This has got chickpeas, expeller pressed high oleic. Some oil is oil, and ranch seasoning. So there's a bit more in there, but let's see which got more dietary fiber. Oh wow, chickpeas have way more dietary fiber than the corn nuts. The corn nuts. See, so that's what I look at. Like, hey, you get your fun Grogu snacks, yeah, but I need more dulse. Oh my god, I need more dulse. Oh my god. If I had dulse, that would probably be all I would snack on. Oat milk is great. You like oat milk more than almond? Oh yeah. Well, okay, so Paxi Prime, watch your intake, sure, if that's something for you. I wouldn't get too tripped up to kind of Liz's point. Don't get too tripped up in the numbers. Like, if it's something you enjoy it, right? I mean, there are many things that I eat that may have more calories or more fat content, but I'm like, but I like them. Like, so I'm gonna eat them. Oh, here, I gotta tear in the right spot. So, I'm just reading a third of a cup, 28 grams versus 28 grams. Fewer calories for the Vienna. Maybe I need to get more of these. The Vienna Rockin' Ranch chickpeas. And 6 grams, which, or 21% of dietary fiber on the Vienna chickpeas. So, yes, Shivy, we're talking about. Someone asked me, so I went off on the topic. Someone asked me, said, how did I? They were asking why I looked like the way I looked. You're an eater of all food groups. Yeah, food groups I think is BS. That's some BS that the government laid down, and I think special interest groups were involved. That's not a conspiracy. Your mom always tells you not to deprive yourself of things. That's what I'm saying. You don't, if you want it, your body may be telling you something. That said, you could also be addicted to it, and your body's telling you want something to feed that addiction. That may not be healthy either. But that's just been my experience. Like, my body may say, you know, it's like smoking, right? You're like, well, I need this. But you're craving it, but you know it's not good for your body. You have to make that decision. And it's everybody's decision. Unless you're smoking around me, then it's my decision. They're like, no. See, the seaweed, the dulse is awesome. Dulse is a type of seaweed. Liz sent it, and it's awesome. It was so good. Oh, yeah, it's so, that is like the perfect seaweed for me. So I'm debating whether or not I satisfy my corn nut craving or keep it in the bag for my parents when they get here. Liz, I still have the bonbons that you sent. I have not eaten them. They're still here. There's nothing good in there, just sugar. Cause I can't bear to let anybody else have these. I am hoarding the bonbons. I'm hoarding them. The only salt on dulce is from the ocean. That's amazing. So I'm gonna keep some of my nature. I got my Nature Valley snacks in here. The bonbons. And I think I'm going to keep just the Viennas. I'm going to get rid of... So when I'm feeling kind of snacky, I could grab these. And then it's not healthy, but good fiber. 50 chickpeas is a serving, which is pretty good. As opposed to... Well, I mean, the corn nuts isn't bad. It's not bad. It's not evil. Okay, I'm going to have some corn nuts. Don't tell anyone. Say, where are all the people who say I don't eat? We're sitting here snacking my head off here. Actually, I'm going to do a taste test. Thank you, Nico.
NCKHW just resubscribed for 4 months.
Thank you for resubscribing. Really appreciate it. Very appreciated. Immensely. Popcorn for the win. I love popcorn. I'll be having some of that too. So I'm going to... I've got a baggie all ready for this stuff. Bit more than I wanted to have. That's okay. I was going to pour it into the plastic bag because my parents are coming, so I'm setting a few things aside for them. So, the perfect crunch. I love that crunch. Gotta have a healthy teeth? Yes, you do. Someone was asking, good to snack natural peanut butter with a spoon? Yeah, I like peanut butter. Although, I've become a fan of the seed butters a little more. Because with seed butter, I can get my essential fatty acids and amino acids. Kind of critical for everyone, but certainly for vegans. So, if I want a butter, I found a really nice seed butter that I have in the morning. I have like a tablespoon, or not a tablespoon, like a teaspoon of it. Like first thing in the morning. I wouldn't call it a breakfast, but I could spread it on bread, but you know, I won't eat the bread. Someone was asking, since I'm vegan, that means I don't eat eggs. Correct. Nothing that is an animal product. No eggs. I have egg substitutes. Those are tasty. Like the scrambled. I've got a just egg in the fridge that I was saving. I don't know, I may have to eat it before everyone gets back, but anyway, corn nuts. So I'll save those. My parents can have them. My mom was being very respectful and just getting Jedi some snacks. I said, now, when she gets a snack, keep it limited, because remember, she's a very small person, and she cannot eat the same as adults. And one of those snacks I got today on sale, same place I got these. And I think I'm going to pick up more of these, because these look like they'd be a really good snack, especially with the fiber. So I try to eat, whenever I eat, I'm like, what am I eating? What am I eating for? Nutrition. I'm eating for, you know, for fun, you know, and I try to get a balance of more nutrition than fun. You don't want to eat a day full of, like, fruit roll-ups. I'd say that to anybody, but... Stop! I'm sorry. Yeah, everyone stop! I'm gonna eat everything. I'm gonna try the Viennas now. seed butter? You did not know that? Yeah, seed butter. Yeah, complex. I was just showing something the other day. Let me grab a link for you on Amazon. Here. There's a link to the camera that I'm using, but if you click that link, it's my affiliate link. So the next thing you buy on Amazon, I'd get the credit for. Seed butter. This is the one I really like. I got a chocolate one, but the next one I get is probably going to be the regular kind. But this is similar to peanut butter, but it has different nutrients. I'm not going to sit here and say it's healthier than peanut butter because I don't know if I can back that up. All I'm saying is it has the amino acids that the body needs and like the seeds that have the nutrients that the body needs and fiber and all that. So if you like peanut butter, you may want to look into seed butter, something specifically like that. Specifically, this is one I found that's the cheapest, tastes good, different flavors. But what I'm going to do when my family gets back from Texas this week, they're coming back Wednesday, is every morning basically give Jedi like a little spoon, like a little, the baby spoon, a baby spoon of the seed butter. I'm like, oh, come on, let's get your seed butter. It's like a nutrient, but it's a treat, right? So it's a fun treat, but that way I know she's getting amino acids and the EFAs, and plus it's filling, right? It's satisfying to the body. It's a fun treat. So on top of her gummies that we give her, the vegan gummies that we give her specifically for her vitamins that she may not be getting, in the course of an average day. All right, now we're going to try chickpeas. Crunch isn't satisfying. Definitely goes to a chickpea consistency. You need water. Good. Like for a quick snack, really good. So I'm gonna keep that one. I think you addressed is Jedi also vegan. I'd hesitate to put a label on her. Hell, I hesitate to do that for me, but because there are times I would prefer that she was vegan and making sure she's getting the nutrients she needs, going to the doctor and all that stuff, making sure she's healthy. I prefer her to be vegan than vegetarian, but I'd rather her be vegetarian than not. So we have the opportunity and option to help her avoid the things that I do not believe, based upon all the research that I've done, based upon my experience. Like as her father, she's a descendant of mine. She has my blood. How I've done with it, I know she would also do well with it. It's all science. Take my blood. Oh, I'm good? Cool. So I'm not into the whole, let's guess. I like knowing. I like being accurate. I like being precise. Is there any kind of chocolate you like? Since almost most chocolate milk has milk in it, trying to find something. Oh yeah, you got to get dark chocolate. You're not going to find a lot of milk chocolate out there that's vegan because it's all milk. So yeah, I get chocolate. There's chocolate milk, like non-dairy chocolate milk. Yeah, sorry. The problem with, what is going on here? Why is can you even see the printer movement? Okay, you can. I just got something that stuck on the screen. Definitely need to take those chickpeas with water. Not as much fun as corn nuts, but definitely more nutritious. And good. Tasty. But yeah, dark chocolate is probably your only option. There's a lot of that too. You got I gotta say, I started reading food labels when I became an adult. Like, I didn't just grab something off the shelf. I've read food labels. I've always been really good at reading food labels. I don't like eating things if I don't know what's in them. I've always been that way though. No matter what. I've always like, what's in it? Okay, do I know what's in it? I don't want to guess. I want to know. So going out to eat as a vegan can be challenging unless you know and you're told, or you go to a place that's specifically vegan. It's difficult. Plus, it's expensive to go dining out, so we don't do that a lot. Although I think we're going to be trying to do more of that when Diana gets back. I'm sure there are a few vegan places she wants to try. There's a lot of stuff uses coconut milk as a substitute. Looking for a dairy-free caramel. Not a lot of dairy-free caramel that I could see. But to my earlier point, I think a lot of the milk chocolate out there, dairy is going to get replaced with nut milks. I really do. Won't make them any healthier, but I believe it'll be eventually cheaper to produce. Give them a wider range of flavor. And, I mean, I think it'll start changing a lot, because then dairy milk will become more expensive. It's economics. Economics. And at that point, when dairy milk becomes more expensive, you're going to see a lot of people flip into nut milk. A lot. Must be why you look 20 years younger than you are. Pooch, don't be... I mean, I'm not going to go as far as to say, yeah, it's because of those choices I make. I can't prove that. My mom looked really young for a long time. So I feel like I could probably get into my 50s before I really start turning gray. So I feel like I'm taking after my mom in that sense. But I would not also rule out that Panda Chocolate is vegan? Alina, did I know that? Like, I know of, unless it's a different kind of, oh yeah, it's a different kind of, I haven't seen that brand of Panda Chocolate. Oh, that's so nice. Trader Joe's in the States is the best place to get vegan stuff. So cheap. Hey, Mine37388, good to see ya. Glad you could be here. Almond milk takes so watered down to you. Yeah, Zangers, the best, I mean, there are different ones. Oat milk's pretty good. Coconut milk I love. Coconut milk's easily my favorite. Oat milk, I've heard a lot of really good things about in terms of a dairy substitute. But see, the thing is, I could never stand the taste of any kind of milk straight up. Not for me. You're never going to see me, like, go to the refrigerator and grab a glass of milk. Now, chocolate milk, yeah. Oat milk is pretty good. Have I tried macadamia milk? No, not yet. Not that I know of. I would. I'd try nut milk. I usually buy whatever's on sale. That's the type of milk I like. Fortified rice milk? Ah, fair enough. I've had rice milk too. Like I said, I usually just grab whatever's on sale. Seriously, and that's the thing is, like, people, there's a misunderstanding about veganism, right? Like, man, it's so expensive. This would normally cost, well, allegedly it was I guarantee this was like a $7 snack. I can look at it and tell you this was going to be a pricey snack. But I usually get this stuff and stock up when it's on sale. So I don't spend a lot of money on this. I don't need to spend a lot of money on it. Wifey loves almond milk, not cheap though. Get it on sale. There are times, well, at least at our grocery store in and around here, I shop at Kroger stores. It's like QFC, Fred Meyer. Usually these things are kind of marked down, and I'll try to do my best to stock up. I go and get the fresh food stuff, and then we refrigerate and or freeze it. But yeah, the hang on just a second. One moment. Okay. The Kroger chains have what they call manager specials. And sometimes they have different deals. So, like, I'll stock up on milk. So, like, right when Diana and Jedi left, I got, like, 5 oat milks for, I think, $2.50 a piece or $2 a piece or something, like, incredibly low. I'm like, I'll just stock up. And half of them are still sitting in the fridge because I don't drink milk. I mean, the only time I've had that milk since they've left is, sorry, there's a bit of a chickpea back in the back of my throat. I use it in the cereal that I eat on the weekends here. So, yeah. Someone explain to me where the udders on almonds and coconuts. Well, coconut has fresh milk inside, but you got to look really, really hard for the nipples. They're there. You've probably eaten a coconut nipple and you didn't even know it. Oat nipples are even smaller. You're able to buy a 3080 Ti today. That's a fast video card, isn't it? Wait a minute. That's not an Intel video card. Wait a minute. You can't tell me that. I can't hear this. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, it scrolled off the screen. I don't see it anymore. We'll make the Intel GPUs available. Well, give us another year. You've heard of the announcement. ARC. It's going to be awesome. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. There's going to come a point in the future Where you're gonna look at a PC and go, I can't get it because it doesn't have an Intel Arc card inside. I'm good. No, I'm all Arc or nothing. That's me. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be an Arc man. Just saying. That's I can't wait for it. Cannot wait. Of course, Intel GPUs are available everywhere. Don't knock our integrated stuff. Our integrated stuff gets people a lot further than they would be otherwise. So, you know, our XE graphics are nothing to sneeze at. Reviewers have been saying that too. Definitely have it at the top next time. No worries. I'm letting you know. Next year, 2022, year of the Arc. Horchata. Oh, yeah. You've never had horchata? Horchata is so good. It's so good. You could get addicted to horchata. Horchata is addiction. Hopefully Intel can steal AMD and NVIDIA architecture. Well, I don't know about stealing. But you did see what we're doing with sampling. Which is awesome. Noah's Ark. No more like an arc reactor. Arc. Not like Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, you got to try horchata. You've got to. Yeah, but like I said, you drink it like, ooh, that's some good stuff, dude. No, never. You're gonna look for horchata tomorrow. Trust me, you gotta have it cold though. Don't have it warm. Have it cold. Let it chill for a while. Gonna want to be a battle mage. Yeah. What's the other? Druid? Yeah. I'm happy that we can finally talk about it. Tamarindo I love as well. I picked that up in the past. I'm a rare breed. I like Tamarindo. I have enjoyed it. It's like a tart lemonade made from tamarind. It is good. It is very tasty. It's tasty. Hey everybody, I would like to raid someone tonight. I wanted to raid him last night. He's the 3D printer guy. He's really nice. Am I still talking? Liz! I'm about to raid. Someone in marketing is a fantasy nut at Intel. Oh, they all are. I had no, I didn't even know what it was going to be called. I was in the dark. So, I was like, oh, that's all right. I like it. It was secretive. It was there for good reason. They don't want that to leak. He had to clean the kitchen. We're about to raid someone. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Great night tonight. Amazing night from a fantastic set of raids. Good haul. Good group of people. Please feel free, before heading out tonight, going to bed, pop over to the YouTube channel. Please give my new video a like, a watch, certainly, absolutely, even at 2-speed, and a comment. It's out now. Morning motivations are going up as well, so I appreciate all the attention you're giving. I really appreciate you being here tonight. I'll be back again 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Don't know what we're going to talk about. Kind of depends on what y'all are talking about. And maybe if I'm not talking about something you wanted me to talk about, well, wait 5 minutes and maybe the subject will change. You never know. You never know. And so this guy, we wanted to raid him the other night. He's 3D printing and really interactive. He's modeling his own stuff. We're gonna blow his mind. And he's really nice, and he's really interactive, and I would love for this guy to basically, I think he is Locker Gnome Nerds and Geeks stream team material. This guy. Cannot wait to get his reaction here. You have a good night, Shibby. You have a good night, Paxi. Everyone have a good night. Appreciate all the new follows. Every one of you. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you for following. Thank you for turning on notifications. More YouTube stuff coming down the pike as well. And more advice, too. So tonight we recorded the anger management video. That'll be public in a few days, although I may end up re-recording that. I have a few more thoughts that I'd like to add on before it goes public. Let's go ahead and raid the channel. Ooh, how do you say his handle? Ooh, Eiford? Ooh, Eiford? Here we go. We're going to start that raid. Thank you, Eclipse Empire. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the cheers. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you always. if you're into 3D printing or a very interactive guy, you're gonna want to give this guy a follow. Like, he was very interactive with me earlier, incredible and like really responsive. We're gonna blow his mind. My favorite thing to do here at the end of the night is to raid. So we're gonna be Tusken raiding. Thank you for getting the Tusken Raider emotes ready. Get ready to go. Here we go. Is everyone ready? Okay, crack your knuckles. Oh, by the way, thank you for following Mug. Sorry I missed that. We're just getting ready to stage the raid. I'll be back again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Did I already say I love you? I appreciate it, but at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the force be with you always. Tusken raiding. Ooh, Iford in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get raided.